When did you become a VTuber? Today. Duck. Oh! Oh, I'm saying that I wouldn't tell you a secret because you tell everybody. You right, though. Ew, look at all the gross goopy goops. Whatever the frick they are.
Oh, look at him! What a chunk!
It is what you call a plastic in the shape of a long tubular stick.
You mean a straw? Oh. Help me. Help me, friend! So how quickly am I gonna die if I just walk out into the...
Don't fight me! We're not supposed to move!
Wait for me, guys! Wait for me! Wait! Well, frick, step on me. Don't impede our vacationing or blow up these islands. I will stab you.
Yeah!
Do I dare look at you? Long arm's gonna come and find his way in. I don't think I'm there, right?
Okay, I'm there! Oh my gosh, I'm in a hole! Wait!
It always bothers me when there's no shampoo by a kitchen sink. Wait, what did I say? Did I say soup? Did I say soup instead of soap? Shampoo? What's worse? Shampoo? Please tell me I said soap this time.
I said shampoo! No!
Here we come! Like this? You want me to stop looking at you like this? Good spoofs tonight? No! Ah! Are we okay? Are we safe? Does his arms reach into here? Ah! Oh my gosh. You know what I do want? I want tits. The Twitch integrated throwing system. Roses are red, violets are blue. Omae wa mo shinderu. Nani?
Oh, you slut!
This is my first limited character constellation.
Shut up!
It's been a little bit tiring.
What the?
I'm dead! Why am I not dead? Why am I not dead?
Say hello to my little friend.
What the balls? Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Has already managed to make contact with the divine.
Oh no! Big traveler. Big traveler. Get down! You don't know what to do. Hello. How are you guys doing? Hope you have a good Thursday. All right, fine. Let's try that again. Hold on. Let's try that again. Oh, I should have let the animation finish. Let's try that again. Hold on. Let's try that again. Hello. I hope you guys are having a good Thursday. There you go.
Hi, everybody. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hi, Quentin. Hi, Arrow. Hi, Studia.
Wow. I am on my A game today, guys. I am on my end game. A game. We are at the end game. Thanks for the hydrate. Also, I think the last time we streamed Honkai Star Rail, we finished off Penacony.
Indeed!
Oh, no.
Indeed! We finished off Penacony, and there was this fun little art that you could do at the end, where it basically was all the stickers of everything. This is what I came up with. I didn't do anything memey or silly or whatever. It's just everyone is here, and they're having a good time, I guess. I hope you enjoy your Hoyle game, despite what was trending the other day. Oh, believe me, I'm fully aware. This, it is a, let's see, how do I want to dive into it? It's an unfortunate situation, and I completely understand how, if people don't want to play a Hoyle game ever again for whatever reason, if that's how they want to boycott, I get it. The way I will boycott is I will just continue to try to put stress on their servers and not spend money. I don't think that's every character. Well, that's all the Penacony characters. All the ones that participated in Penacony's story. So. I love the Sparkle Doll. Dude, right? Look at the Sparkle Doll is so great. I love the Sparkle Doll so much. Man, it was so good, though. I don't pay attention to politics. What happened? You know what? It's worth talking about. So, Hoyoverse, unfortunately, people are catching more... excuse me. People are becoming more and more aware that Hoyoverse has a really bad colorism problem. And you can kind of see it here. How many of these characters have a variety of skin tone? And with the upcoming release of Netlon, it was supposed to be an area that is based off of West Africa, I believe, and like Hawaiian tribes and other island tribes. And a lot of the characters have very light skin, and it is frustrating. So, that is why Hoyoverse is trending. That is why there is currently a boycott going around. People want more diversity. Myself included. Listen, I love Penacony. I love Penacony. I love Genshin. I love Honkai Star Rail. All their games have been so fun. But holy crap, there is a lack of diversity. And a severe lack of diversity. So, that is what's currently going on with Hoyoverse. And there are petitions going around. People are boycotting the game. And everyone will have a different opinion on what that boycott is. For example, there's some people that believe you should not play the game at all. And I think that is a fair conclusion to come to. I personally am of the mindset, if people stop playing and stop spending money, and that lessens their servers, that gives them an excuse to just pay less for their servers because they don't need that space anymore. So, but, you know, people still will say, well, you're playing it, is supporting it, and yada, yada, yada. Do whatever makes you sleep at night. But at the end of the day, it can't be denied that there is a lack of diversity in these games. Oh yeah, it's in every game. I just personally play Genshin and Star Rail, so I wanted to talk about that. So, yeah. Personally, here's the honest truth. I'm talking about it because I want it to change. Realistically, I doubt it will. And that sucks. We needed more equality and diverse representation years ago. And the sad truth is that we're not gonna get it. But I'm gonna talk about it as if we could. Because, who knows? Maybe there's other game developers out there who will see that this stuff matters to people and maybe will consider trying to add more inclusion. So,
that's my soapbox for the day.
And like I said, do what makes you sleep at night. The honest truth is that no matter what type of media it is, there's going to be something problematic with it. So, pick and choose your battles at the end of the day. Doing your best. I would highly recommend in situations like this to actually listen to those who are affected by it, not just me. Everybody looks so young. Well, I mean, that too, but also I get that because that's just a common problem in anime. Let's be honest, that's just a problem with anime and animation in general. But Hoyoverse specifically has a problem when it comes to diversity. Especially because considering that a lot of inspirations from Penacony take from, you know, jazz inspirations, which comes from Black culture. But anyway, I still like Penacony. I still like Genshin. I still enjoy their stuff. There are problems with it. And I think it's important to acknowledge that. Oh, I forgot to do dailies before I went live. That's fine. That's fine. Woo! All right. But with that out of the way, for those who don't know, I have slowly been working on doing companion quests in Honkai Star Rail. Like, I used to not have that much done. Now, we're down to only 4 left. I am so close to doing all the companion quests. I did record some in my own time so that I can make videos of it, but I'm taking a break from editing just because I'm a little burnt out by it. But there is more short content for that. But for now, we'll do Kafka's. I heard this one is like abnormally long. Usually companion quests in Honkai Star Rail take like an hour or an hour and a half. They're really not that long. But apparently this one was like decently long. I'm not sure. Old people don't exist if you're over 3. You become a small-hunched person. Exactly. Excuse me. Oh, also, wait. Who's the banner right now? Who's the banner? Oh, hi, friendo. Right, Jade and Argenti. Has anyone here, Honkai Star Rail player, has anyone gotten these characters? If you want any? If you want them? Personally, I was interested in Jade solely just because of her follow-up kit, but she had the unfortunate situation of coming right after Firefly. And after that, there's no way I'm gonna wish or summon anything after Firefly. Which, by the way, my Firefly is coming along. She could do better. She just barely has 250 break effect. I would like her to have more, but she just barely has it. Barely has 149 speed. I would like that to be more, but the rolls aren't there. I've nearly maxed out every trace. I could technically max out her auto, but I don't need to. And I managed to get her on a full set, but to be honest, her rope and her planar sphere are kind of bad. The other pieces aren't that bad because you're just really trying to get crit rate and some speed, but yeah, still doing that grind. Ronmei, needs some work, to be honest. I managed to get all her traces up, and she is finally on a full watchmaker set, but I feel like she needs more break effect. Very least, she definitely needs more speed. Ew. Okay, either way, fun little update. For now, we're gonna go and do Kafka's companion quest. If you haven't done it and you don't want spoilers, this is a good time to leave. But if you don't mind, then feel free to stick around. That said, I will say... Oh, dear. I will say, there is a way to actually not do Kafka's companion quest. Because she gives you a few lines of dialogue in the beginning, and if you just turn her down, it just automatically ends the quest. I'm not gonna do that, or at least I'm gonna try not to do that. But that is an option. You could literally just end the companion quest right away.
She should be around here somewhere.
There she is. Oh, how's the sound? Hold on, let me make sure I have the sound at a decent volume. Okay, cool. Whoops. Oh, I could ask Himiko and Welt's opinion? Dang it. I'm gonna have to walk all the way over there, then. I want their opinion, though. Oh, Argenti's here today. Are they even here? Oh, are they, like, right by the quest? If they're right by the quest and I completely missed it, I will be sad. Bum, bum, bum. We'll just sneak past these guys again. Do, do, do. Is this a quest? It is a quest! Holy crap! I guess I'll have to do that later. Okay. I didn't see them. I didn't either. And they aren't in the parlor car. I genuinely don't know where they are where I can ask their advice for this. Maybe I missed it or something. I don't know. Oh my gosh, wait, that's Blade! God, Blade's inside!
I knew you would come.
Are they a petticoating? Maybe? Wouldn't make sense, though. Hey, Kafka.
If we had Elio's eyes, the world would not appear as it does to you and I. There are myriad possibilities overlapping one another, representing the consequences of different choices, and in every passing moment, an infinite number of choices converge on the same point and become the present, and then become the past. So, was this your choice? To respond to my request for help?
I'm here to refuse the quest. Oh, I think that's how you turn it down. Can I say 2? I haven't made my choice yet.
Is that so? So how can we get you to make up your mind? If you wanted to refuse, then why would you be standing here right now?
So I could say no to your face? All right, I'll just go along with it.
I'm grateful. On the Xianzhou, you're the only one I can turn to. Being stricken with Mara is the inescapable destiny of the long-life species. It is a madness triggered by the accumulation of emotions and memories. Blade doesn't remember much, but the Mara still haunts him in some form. After we arrived on the Xianzhou, the Mara in him flared up so violently that even my spirit whisper couldn't suppress it. He's not fit for interstellar travel in this state. My plan is to use Spirit Whisper to temporarily seal the Mara by reducing its potency. I need to focus all my concentration, so I'll be vulnerable for some time. I need you to protect me while I suppress Blade. I know when danger will come and what form it will take. Don't worry. Together we can do this. No harm will come to you. Now, there are wandering monsters nearby. They'll spell trouble if we let them hang around. Go take care of them. Your victory is certain.
Okay. It begins. Letter from a strange woman. Check your map. Oh, unfortunately, it's too late. But the problem is, with how many companion quests I have to do, let me see if I can find an example. Even companion quests that I'm still, like, working on will pop up. And when I had moved around to see where the objective was, optional objectives, I think, don't appear on the map. Because usually they're pretty close by or something. But for now, we'll just take care of these guys.
Join the battle. Detonate.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Hold on, I gotta get all my buffs up before I can use Firefly's ult.
Existence is unity. Every petal in life, all will be swept away by the wind.
Are there no icons for each character on the map? No.
In the mood for another beating?
Like until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas ablaze!
Usually you have to go and look for them yourself.
Fight to live!
That's lame. I don't mind it.
Every victory is hard won.
Hey, friend.
Firefly Type 4. Activate.
Plus, in general, a lot of characters aren't really on the map. Like, there's only specific times and spots where you can see a character. So there's not really a reason to actually mechanically include that because it, like, doesn't happen. And the only time it does happen might be a story thing and you're, like, right there.
Detonate. Nice, like my friends.
Which is why I was, like, wondering if I had missed it, because if I had maybe done it while the quest like first started, it might have been easier to find Welt and Himiko, but maybe because things have progressed past this point, it can be a little harder to find them. Kafka. You return to the hideout, patiently wait for until Kafka cuts the Spirit Whisper short.
That felt like a time. It's good to open my eyes and see you back here.
How's progress on your side?
Not fast enough. I've weakened Blade's senses to the outside world, so that he's only able to hear my voice and feel my touch. He's oblivious to everything else. I'm going to transfer his consciousness away from the Xianzhou and cleanse his memories of Jingyuan, Jingliu, Insing, and your friend, Dan Hong. Again, this process mustn't be interrupted, but I can answer questions before I begin.
My questions?
Yes, as compensation for helping me. You don't have any questions? I put you into a deep sleep and then reawakened you. Abandoned you at the space station, then lured you to the Xianzhou. I owe you an explanation or two. Don't you want to know?
Wait, you put me in a deep sleep, then reawakened me? You're the one that put me to sleep? Okay, yeah, I guess I do have questions.
Oh, don't rush. We still have time. Think about it first and ask when you're ready. One rule, though. Please don't ask anything boring. Let's play
chances are I will.
Truth and Lies.
Truth and lies?
It's a game I play with Silverwolf all the time. Kinda psychological. Both sides ask each other 2 questions, then give one true answer and one false answer each. So, one of my answers will be true, the other will be false. As for which is which, that's up to the asker to make the call. We don't have much time. Let's do 2 rounds to start. You ask me 2 questions, and you'll also have to answer 2 of mine. But remember, 1 truth, 1 lie.
Ugh. This is a lot of pressure. One of my answers will be true, one will be false. Okay. What if both my answers are due? How do I know you won't cheat?
I give you my word. I will abide by the rule of 1 truth, 1 lie. I'll go first to give you a demo. Oh, don't be nervous.
Oh, hi.
The first question is quite trivial. You can tell the truth or tell a lie. It's the second question where the game gets interesting.
Okay.
My first question is, what do you think about me?
Huh? What do I think about Kafka?
Well, here's the thing. Is my truth gonna be the Trailblazer's lie, or can I actually be honest?
How should I answer? If I tell the truth, I have to lie the next time, and vice versa. Or I could just cheat. Is that really an option?
Wait, but what's the truth? What's the truth, though? I don't want to say truth if it's like, I love you, Kafka. I want to say the truth that I don't really care for you. Truth first.
Better to tell it like it is.
Ooh! 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 Look at that! I like you. I think you're pretty good. I don't care about you. I dislike you. Ooh! Finally! Okay, I can be honest. Hey, Kafka. I don't hate you. I do dislike you, though.
Oh.
Oh, that actually hurt. Ow! I'm sorry.
And there you have it. It's a pretty simple game, don't you think? You're hiding your feelings well. I'm afraid we'll have to put our game of truth and lies on pause. The Cloud Knights
But
are
I haven't
here.
lied
I
yet!
need you to help me get rid of them.
I can persuade them to leave.
That won't work. No matter how hard you try, this conflict is inevitable. It's destiny.
Is it an Elio script? Is that what you mean? Conflict. Try to change the future and persuade Cloud Knights to leave. Well, I am a Xenoblade fan. I'm going to try to persuade them. Hey, you stop. No. We received an order to capture the wanted criminal. Put your weapons down and come with us. Threaten the Cloud Knights. Lie to the Cloud Knights. Report Kafka. Talk to the Fist. I feel like none of these are going to work. Well, let's try lying. Maybe you could lie to the Cloud Knights and distract them. Your order was faked. You've been fooled. You're here too late. The criminal around that. Wake up. The guard of recollection is steal your memories. You can't see me. You can't see me. I want to lie to you, but I really don't know how. The criminal ran a different way. Criminal's right behind you. At least look around when you lie. I tried. I didn't know they could see her. I thought she was behind a wall. Whatever.
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Yeah, she's behind the wall. What do you mean? What do you mean?
See, the future always seems like infinite possibilities, but what is destined to happen will always happen. This conflict is inevitable because the other possibilities don't exist. I need to use the Spirit Whisper on Blade again, but let's play another round first. Have you thought of your question? Come to me when you're ready. I can wait. The game continues. Your turn.
So I get 2 questions, only one of which Kafka will answer truthfully, but I won't know which answer is which.
I never lied. I never did my second question, but sure, okay.
What should I ask?
About Blade, about Kafka. Listen, I want to know more about me.
When I came to on the space station, I remember seeing Kafka. But everything before that is a blur. Shouldn't I ask about my past?
Who am I? How am I able to host a Stellaron? What is my connection to you? Oh, you're taking turns. Oh, I see. Oof. I'm torn between 1 and 2. I could care less about the connection between me and her. Unless it involves other people. Because I think I heard some theories going around on something that I don't know will be confirmed in this. I saw some people having theories that it's possible that the Trailblazer was a Stellaron hunter before all this. Possibly. And I don't know if this question will allude to that or not. Maybe I can ask who I am. I know that's too broad of a question, but I'm gonna go with 1.
You are an artificial body created for the purpose of hosting a Stellaron. From the moment of your birth, it was your destiny to receive the Stellaron at Herta Space Station. Before that task was complete, I was responsible for protecting you, as well as teaching you general knowledge, common sense, and combat skills. The reason you don't remember is that I wiped your memory before the operation at Herta Space Station.
No matter what she says, she looks like she's got something up her sleeve. I can't tell what's true and what isn't.
I see the look on your face. Don't bother asking. I can't tell you if an answer is true or not. Make your best guess and choose your next question based on my answer. That's the beauty of the game. I hope Your next question proves interesting.
Was my
The rules
current
of
question
this game
boring?
aren't reality. We all think we have infinite possibilities, but when you really analyze it, you could count them on your fingers. Every question and answer is constrained by previous choices. The future is like a labyrinth. Every divergence is merely an inducement. There is only one real path.
Are you sure you don't follow the Eon of Nihility? I mean, she is a nihility. Is the future predetermined?
No, but what is predetermined is the future that has value. If you don't believe me, try it for yourself. Soon we will face another battle. Can you change that possibility?
Optional. Try to chase the future to prevent the battle from happening. That is... Mars struck. Can I talk to you?
Who goes there?
Whoa! There's the... Oh, I should have done that guy! No, wait! Let me run away! I can't run away. Right? Ooh, I could! Hold on, hold on, hold on. Can I make a difference now? Because this automaton's here. Found I guarded this place? Maybe I could destroy this in secret. Oh, whoops, wrong way. That's interesting. Quentin, can I ask also, I couldn't think earlier, but can I ask what what Kafka said to your answer on what my connection is to you? How do I change the future to prevent this from happening? Because I don't really see any way to not fight Amara Struck. Like, I doubt this puzzle will solve anything, but I'll try it. She said she was our mother. Interesting. That's the one I want. Whoops, wrong way. Nope. Well, either way. Oh, I have to do it with the... Dang it. Where is the... There it is. Can I possibly rotate this now? There we go.
Impressive. Impeccable precision.
Yeah, that doesn't really do anything for this. How do I? Maybe if this door's closed, the path would be closed as well. Oh, I see. I'm probably gonna have to, like, walk around, though. Oh, never mind. It just puts me on the other end. Let me guess. Kafka's gonna say that was predetermined.
Oh. That's the second time you've evaded the possibility of a battle. You really do want to change my prediction, don't you?
Second time? I failed my first time, madam.
But the future is still clear. The real test lies ahead. The young swordmaster of the Cloud Knights. He will not be an easy foe.
Oh, great. I gotta fight Yang Qing.
Until then, let's continue our game. It's my turn again.
She's really excited. I wasn't expecting her. At least she sounds like excited.
Second question. Do you want to see me again?
What kind of question is that? Will we see each other again? She'd know the answer to that one. As for whether I want to,
Oh wait, I have to lie!
seems obvious to me.
Listen, I will admit, I was kind of happy Kafka wasn't part of Penacony. But... I have to lie, though.
Which one of these could I lie about?
This is truth. No, I was honest last time. I said the truth last time. I told her I disliked her. Oh, not the thing you say. Okay. Oh, I see.
No, I don't want to deal with this lady again. So, my answer is...
Obey the rules of the game. I see. I will obey the rules.
Okay, I'm done asking.
Gosh, I feel bad. I just straight up told her to her face I didn't want to see her. But like, that's the truth.
Alex, welcome! Thank you for the 9 months! Oh, Twitch baby! Oh my gosh, a Twitch baby!
How you doing? I hope you're doing well.
What a surprise. I can't see through you.
Something else for me because I broke the rules. Interesting. Are you satisfied with my answers?
Partly.
Thought so.
For me, the truth, or lack thereof, is not what matters in this game. It's your turn to ask a question. Come see me when you're ready. This is your last question. Surprise me.
I don't know if Kafka was telling the truth in the previous question, but one thing's certain. For this question, she'll have to answer according to the rules. Should I venture into a whole new topic?
Part of me is like, what if I ask about myself, but I ask the second question I was interested in to see what she said? Or we could meta it and use the answer that Quentin said and see if she gives me the same answer? Or we could venture into a whole new topic. I don't know. I'm kind of selfish. I kind of want to ask about myself. Curious.
When I came to on the space station, I remember seeing Kafka. But everything before that is a blur.
That's the thing. The who am I kind of answered this question, but it also did it at the same time. What if it's kind of too late? I was gonna say, what if we cheat and see which answer it is, but it's kind of too late. Frick it, I'm too curious. I think this will be a lie for you. Yeah, it might be. Hold on. Can I? No. I was gonna say, I wish I could remember exactly what she said so that I could parse it and see what was true and what wasn't. Or, like, if it was true or not. She might say the same thing as me. That's the thing, is that I was like, if she lied in the first answer, she'd be able to be honest in the second one. Wait! What if we ask the same question? Is that against the rules? What if we ask the same question? Is that against the rules? That's so stupid. But what if? Is she gonna get mad if we ask the same question? I'm too curious now. This is such a dumb idea, but what if?
You? At first, you were a being accidentally created by an Eon, with a body, but no soul. Elio guided me to you, and you were given a soul. There's nothing to say about your past. You only remember me because I was the one with you when your soul was born. And that's all there is to it.
Interesting answers. So either we're a being created to house the Stellaron, or we were accidentally created by an Eon. Stephalai. It could be.
Stellaron hunters. The General was merciful enough to let you live, but you haven't shown the slightest bit of gratitude. Why are you here?
Good question.
Because she was struck by my spirit whisper. My powers of suggestion are capable of convincing people to accept my orders, all without a second thought.
That face. Okay. I guess I'm gonna go along and pretend with you.
Defeat this little boy and your mission is over.
You witch!
But hey, at least he won't hold it against us.
Target sighted. All units on alert.
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Yay!
Detonate.
Let's improvise.
Okay. Come on, run me.
Existence is unity. Every
mood for
petal
another
and
beating?
all will be swept
Get
away
our
by
buffs
the
up.
wind.
Nice, like my
Probably
friend.
should have done this after Firefly's ults, but it's fine.
Indulge yourselves!
Here's my butt. Things might be a little bit different now that I have Firefly, because she can break a lot of these pretty quick.
Set to the sea, go play! Attack detected. You're all in on
Enjoying yourself?
Let's see.
Step up, let's see ya.
fight to live!
Now if I can have Firefly go again, please.
Enjoying yourself?
Good, you didn't freeze her.
Set to the sea, go play!
Except I can't break!
The mood is set.
We're so close, please just break him!
Dreams do come true.
That's all you got?
This
Oh,
is
alright.
to live!
I failed.
Alex, I forget if I answered this. Just spent an hour playing mental games with myself. Dude, I'm
If it
questioning everything.
weren't for you, that kid would have had me and Blade in the shackling prison in no time. Of course, Sam and Silverwolf would have broken us out. But Blady would have been gravely injured, and our relationship with the Cienjo would have been damaged beyond repair.
The Sam thing is so fun for me now.
If possible, I'd like to avoid that kind of future at all costs.
Can I leave now?
Bean says hi, hi, Bean.
Yes, The Mara in you is temporarily suppressed. So long as you avoid overstimulation and familiar faces, you shouldn't have a problem. Wait. You're not leaving?
I am sorry, Kafka. There is a person to whom I am greatly indebted. I must see them.
This actually reminds me, I was doing some random side quests on the Cienjo, and I actually saw Blade in one of them. There's a Cienjo quest. It takes a long time to complete, where you're helping this researcher kind of illegally research some of the Vidyaras, and things end up going really bad, and the researcher is basically at death's door, and Blade is actually there. He kind of watches from a distance. It was very fun to see him just appear in that quest and give some perspective on death and mistakes.
Then it's in your hands. Elio didn't say anything about what happens next. Thank you for coming to my aid. I appreciate it. Our paths will cross again.
Why are you growling at me? Don't question me.
I remember you.
I don't remember you.
You once followed Kafka, didn't you? There was a time when she was on a mission. You were next to her. I remember. I've yet to see anyone follow her for as long as you did, and live to tell the tale.
What exactly are you getting at?
Every Stellaron hunter has a deal with Elio. I do not know the nature of those deals, but I do know that Kafka and I agreed to take orders from Elio. She must have sought something extraordinary. Everything she does comes at a great cost. She will have done many things to keep you alive until now, young one.
Well, now I feel bad. I told her to her face I didn't want to see her again and that I actually really dislike her. Whoops! Whoops! Sorry, Kafka. Dang, that was Kafka's quest. That was actually really fascinating. Why?
I don't know. I just feel bad being so upfront like that. Like I always
want to be, but I feel bad. But I don't remember what she's done for me. Hold on, I'm actually really curious. I'm gonna go Google. I have to know. Kafka companion quest. Let's figure out what this can be all about. Okay. So, if you don't want spoilers for all of the answers you can get in this quest, feel free to mute for a bit, because I'm too curious. So, Kafka's truthful answer for Who Am I is the first one we got, where we're an artificial body. How am I able to host a Stellaron? The truth. You're created for that purpose. Your body has been transformed by the power of an Eon. You are immune to Stellaron contamination. Therefore, you could say that you are one of a kind Stellaron vessel. So in a way, it kind of is what she said earlier about you were accidentally created by an Eon. So that was still a lie, but there was some truth to it. The lie is the Stellaron was modified. Herta did research. As soon as Herta got bored, she forgot about the whole thing, but all her research was recorded in Scrulum's database. Silverwolf retrieved it when she hacked into planet Scrulum. So Elio saw a new future possibility. So that's a lie. What is my connection to you? This is Kafka's truthful answer. One day, Elio handed you over to me. He said that things continue to transpire according to future possibilities he foresaw. You could eventually change me, and I would change you. In other words, you and I are each other's destiny. Gross. But you know what? Maybe that'll change my mind later. And then the lie, you are my child. A quarter of the data that makes up your body comes from me. Neither Silverwolf, Lady, nor Sam are well suited for looking after a child. So the burden of mentoring you fell on me. It was a stressful job. I dumped you on the train as soon as I got a chance. Yeah, that doesn't sound believable at all. Blade. The truth about Blade. Kafka, I don't know. Blade didn't tell me. He said he doesn't know either. When he woke up, he didn't remember anything. Sometime later, a woman found him. She taught him sword play, then killed him over and over again until it was too much for him to bear. Elio ordered Sam and me to find Blady and return with him. According to Elio, Blady's swordplay and immortality have important uses. That's all I know. Okay, that makes sense. The lie is a long life species. Apparently he was a sword champion from the Cienjo at some point. Totally not Jiggly.
Totally not Jiggly, guys. It's totally not Jiggly. No, of course not. No. No. Tisk.
Can't be her. Can't be the crazy lady at all. No. The lie. Champion at Cienjo. 10 Lords Commission planned to execute him, but he managed to escape the shackling prison. He was severely injured. He forgot nearly everything. And then Elio ordered Sam and me to find Blady, return with him. According to Elio, Blady's swordplay and immortality has important uses. That's all I know. What is the connection between Blade and Don Hung? Oh, you could ask that. The truth, according to Kafka. Apparently, they used to be good friends. Also, oh my gosh, I forgot to say, Fear Teller, welcome. How you doing? I hope you're doing good. Hope you're having a good Thursday. They were good friends who were bad for each other. Blady forgot nearly everything, so he doesn't remember it well. Together, they did something bad, something terrible. It led to horrific consequences. That's the information I managed to piece together. Blady refused to tell me the details. The lie is that Kafka says is that they are master and disciple. Blady said that in Don Hung's previous life, Don Hung was his apprentice. Long time ago, several Blade's apprentices forced to kill him. After his revival, Blady had forgotten nearly everything, but he remembered the night his apprentices killed him. He's been searching the whole universe for those who took his life to make them pay in blood. Interesting lie. Mark, welcome. How you doing? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're having a good Thursday. We just barely finished Kafka's quest, and I'm going through all the answers because I'm way too curious. If you don't want spoilers for that, or you want to keep the mystery, I understand if you want to mute, but for me, I need answers. Kafka, about Kafka. Who are you? I've been so busy positive this week. Oh, really? Oh, that's so good to hear. I'm really curious, but you don't have to like go into any detail if you don't want to. But I'm glad that it's been good. I'm glad it's been good. Feel free to share what you're comfortable sharing. Okay, the truth of who is Kafka. She says, the old me, I used to be a devil hunter. I grew up on a planet contaminated by Stellaron Peturgus 5, New Babylon. Humans there don't know what fear is. The concept itself simply doesn't exist. When people don't feel fear, they are dominated by desire and pleasure. They become devils. When Elio found me, I was in the middle of a mission, and the condition he offered me caught my interest. So when people don't feel they're dominated by desire, they become devils. But she's a devil hunter. But she doesn't know fear. But she hunts those who become devil if they're dominated by desire and pleasure. Okay. I'm doing okay. Oh, good to hear you're doing okay. Are you feeling better? I know you were sick yesterday. Are you feeling better? The lie of who Kafka is I used to be... Sorry, I'm so caught up. The lie that Kafka gives when you ask who she is, she says, I used to be a knight of beauty. We worshipped Adrilla, the Eon of beauty. We vowed to guard their beauty with the sword, but one day they suddenly disappeared. I lost my faith and was recruited by Elio. That's how I joined the Stellaron Hunters. imagine Kafka and Argenti next to each other worshiping a Drilla. That's hilarious. Why did you join the Stellaron Hunters? Oh wait, look. I went bowling with my friends, built model kits with my play D&D. That's so fun! Oh my gosh, that does sound like a good week. I'm glad you had a good time. I'm doing better? Oh good, oh good. Can I ask what you were sick with, Fear Tear? You don't have to say it, but Kafka in a shiny knight of beauty armor. Bless this image. Bless this imagery of Kafka in knightly armor. Real talk, though, that would actually be really cool if we could actually get a female character in knight armor. A female character in knight armor. That would be nice. I don't think Hoyle will ever do it, but it would be nice. Oh yeah, Mock, we have so many new emotes, as I'm sure you have noticed. The static emotes are done by 88 Design. Most of the animated emotes, except for the fire one, are done by Sayu P or Toyu-san on Twitter. And then the Flaze Fires Burn is from Kusumi Kyun. Is great. Just my body being hard to deal with suddenly. That's so frustrating, though. I'm sorry. Definitely sounds like Slanesh from Warhammer. I've never played Warhammer. What is Slanesh? Is that a race? New emotes? Never noticed. Gosh, I love saying the emotes. Real talk, if anyone is ever curious, I am someone that enjoys emote spam. Usually. As of right now, I enjoy it. I don't know if there's ever a point where it ever becomes too much. So, keep that in mind. I don't mind emote spam. I'll let you know if I do find it too much, but it's the god of excess, chaotic evil type. Oh, that does sound right. I see what you're saying, because they're giving into that desire and pleasure, and so they're just enjoying it too much. Okay. It's one of the chaos gods. How do I say this? I'm getting bugged. They enjoy in pleasure and making themselves feel good. Did I get it right? Okay. Yeah. No worries. I'll get you. One of these days I will mark this stream as mature and we don't have to dance around these topics. Why did you join the Stellaron Hunters? Because I wanted to change myself. This is Kafka's truthful answer. I have no mechanism for fear. Okay, so she's like that. There's an empty space in my mind and my heart, but I'm unable to perceive it. Changing that part of myself isn't something I can do alone. Elio can help me if I follow his instructions. So it sounds like her goal that she wants is to feel fear. The lie of her joining the Stellaron Hunters. Because I have a future that I want. As I told you, Elio is able to glimpse through possibilities. As long as I follow the instructions, he promised to tell me what it would take to move towards the future I wanted. Excess, because it's excess, all things. I went with that one. That's a good answer. That's a good answer to ask her, honestly. I was too much like, I will figure out a way around this, that I should have just asked other questions. They're very well known for making straight men very confused. We love that here. We love that here. Let's make everyone confused, shall we? I'm still confused. Okay. Venture into a whole new topic, which was the second thing we could have done. Is destiny predetermined? Which is this thing that she was saying throughout the whole question. It's like, oh, it's pretty predetermined and stuff. The truth. Kafka says no. When she lies, she says yes. And then the other question, it looks like, is 1 + 1 = 2, right? And the truth, she'll say correct. Very clever. But was it worth it sacrificing a question to determine whether the last answer was true or false? Tough to say. And then the lie, it's basically the same thing. What confuses straight men? This race, apparently, this god in Warhammer. I did the math. Yes. Okay, so that's what Kafka's quest is all about. I was too curious. I had to just check it out. Okay. Well, we got time for more companion quests. Which one do you guys want to see? We have this is Don Hung. This is there's actually 2 more on here that I haven't done. This one is Luocha's. This one is Black Swan and Sparkle, but also I still have where's my phone app? I still have Argenti's and Jingliu's. I'll do a poll. So, which companion quest should we do? I can only put in 4 answers. I think I'll skip the oh no wait. Is it 5? Oh, it might be 5. Don Han, Jing Liu, Argenti. I can't put in 5. Luocha. Did I get which one? Hold on. Don Hung. Luocha, Black Swan, and Sparkle. That's what I was missing. Although I heard Black Swan and Sparkles is kind of long, so keep that in mind. I'm gonna go keep this going for 5 minutes. Okay, Mock, you did the math. What's the math? Their appearance mostly. I see. Total Warhammer 3, it's an inside joke. Okay. Is it... I mean, it feels like, you know, like, from what my very surface level understanding, it kind of reminds me of how people feel with Hades, where everyone in that game is so attractive that people say, like, Hades is a bisexual's dream, but it also makes it awakens things in people that they didn't realize. They're like, oh my gosh, all these people are so attractive. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh, Slanesh. Yes. Should be noted, Slanesh, like all of the Chaos Gods, has no gender. Have I been misgendering them? I hope I haven't, but that is good to know. So far, on our poll, which we have going up for a while, we currently have 1 vote for Jingliu, we have 2 for Argenti, and we have 1 for Black Swan and Sparkle. Let me go and get some of my achievements. I'm gonna need all the Stellar Jade I can get for whenever Sunday becomes playable. I hope he comes. Didn't realize we talked about 40k. Yeah! Also, what even is this quest here? Hello? I'm just gonna read this really quick. Could it be those rumors of the manuscript of Delirium? Huh? Alchemy Commission, it seems like you're close with the Dragon Lady. Please help me. Something seems off about this man. Don't touch that book. I think he was knocked out by the curse of that forbidden book. Please be careful. I'm here to retrieve this forbidden book. Retrieve the manuscript? But this book is cursed. You can't be too careful about it. We are both students at the academy and we were interning at the Alchemy Commission. We heard about the forbidden tomes, so we took advantage of the chaos of the commission and snatched one of them. Many people have heard of the horrible legends in this manuscript of Delirium. Legend has it it's filled with forbidden knowledge, and any readers who are not well prepared will be knocked unconscious at the very sight. Those who woke up later would tell stories about experiences they never actually had, and their stories varied from one another. I even heard rumors about someone losing their life just because they stole a peek in the manuscript of Delirium. I'll be careful. Yeah, that's the attitude. Being students of the sciences, we thought those were just baseless rumors. So my boyfriend Yoon, yeah, the guy lying on the ground right now, summoned up the courage to open up the book. But the next second he opened his eyes, his body twitched and curled into a ball. Then he slurred something like, "Don't come closer," and he passed out. This is terrible. We never dare tamper with any of the forbidden tomes again. Please be careful while retrieving it. I'll take my boyfriend to the apothecary. Don't steal anything. Okay, well, I want to click this. Any pronouns for work, Slanesh has presented all sorts of things. It'd be accurate to say they're both every gender and no gender. Oh, that tracks. Gender fluid. Okay. that makes sense. All right. Put it in your inventory to be safe. Open to take a look. Ah! Inventory. Reading the book could be dangerous. I'll play it safe and bring it straight back to you, Lulul. I don't know if I said that right. Cool. Well, that'll be a thing for later. All right. We got only a few more minutes on that. Did I happen to... Nope. Also, you know what's so frustrating? I've done a pretty good job, but I'm always 1 star or 2 stars short. I'm so mad. I'm like so close, but my characters just aren't good enough to get all the stars yet. It's so frustrating. That said, this chick, hold on, while I have your attention. This was simultaneously the creepiest thing, and I love it so much. When she just appears and you can go in and out of the menu, and her pose could change. Like after you fight, it's so good. Wood, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It's so, I love them. I love them so much. I love the creepy, like,
Listen to the music.
ah, so good. They could give water a blush. Dang, they sound very intense. Either way, okay. Poll has been decided. We're gonna do Argenti's quest. Oh my gosh, guys, you know what this means? This is gonna be the first time, other than fighting, that I will hear Argenti's voice actor. Because he didn't, for some reason, due to a glitch or a bug or whatever, he wasn't able to have any voice lines during the Penacony quest at all. I'm so happy. I can finally hear it. Oh, a tall time lady. I love them. I wonder if I could get them to do a different pose. I think I have to actually go into a fight for them to do that. What if I teleport away and back? Because she does change poses. Nope, it's still bowing. She has multiple poses. There was one time she bowed, and then I fought and did the challenge, and I came out, and she was pointing to something in the distance, and it was so unnerving. Gosh, I love her. Okay. Actually, if you guys don't mind, before we start Argenti's quest, it's a little bit early for a break, but I do actually need to take a break. So, this is a good time for you guys to stretch your legs and get some water and do anything else you gotta do. We'll be back in a few minutes for Argenti's quest. Finally, break time. All right. I'm also gonna run some ads, so if you need to step away for whatever reason, now is the time to do so. Okay? Okay, sure, that works. Baby, guys. Hello, I've returned. Hope you guys had a good break and did the things you needed to do. Ah, it's been 5 minutes, right? Yeah, definitely has. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome back. Thank you. I'll be honest, this was one of the songs that's playing in the background right now that I had considered using for our the ending screen. Also, I really want to change up my ending screen. I just don't know how yet, but I would like to change up my ending screen. Ah, all right. Well, that said, let's head back in. And let's do Argenti's quest. I'm actually kind of happy I'm finally able to do this quest. Finally see what it's all about. And also to finally get rid of Pom Pom's message. Also, Quentin, you said, but Slanesh is super toxic. All the Chaos Gods are. Except maybe Nurgle. But he's toxic in a more literal sense. You know, that tracks. Kind of ironic with the God of Plague. Is the nicest? Oh, I love that irony. Oh, that reminds me. I finally get to hear Argenti's voice. Changing my title. Because it's not about Kafka anymore. All right. Finally. Finally! Here we go! Alright, tell me what's up, Pom Pom.
It's something super urgent! Pom Pom doesn't even want to think about it.
The train's long overdue cleaning day is almost upon us! Ah! I get it now. So you want me to come back and help you with the cleaning?
Not really. But if you're willing to lend a hand, that'd be great. We're on our way to the nearest Washtopia.
Come back when you have the time. Night of Universal Hallucinations. What the frick? Okay. Oh, hey! Everyone's here! What's up?
Long time no see. How have you been?
I hear the Express's grand spring cleaning will start soon.
Indeed. It's about that time. I guess that explains why Pom Pom is in such a hurry.
Welcome back.
I hear the Express is cleaning soon.
Yes. I intend to participate in the efforts as well.
Everyone's here.
Oh, it's been a while. Did Pom Pom call you back?
Hear the Express is cleaning?
The Astral Express needs periodic cleaning and maintenance. It's home to the whole crew, after all. Let's take good care of it.
Ignore the Argenti that's in the background. Before he's even showed up.
The annual Express spring cleaning? I love tidying rooms. I'll clean everywhere as best I can.
Alright, let's begin.
Wow, you're finally back! And just in time for the Express's grand spring cleaning. Have you ever heard of a Washtopia? It's a place where space vehicles can stop to rest. There are plenty of them throughout the universe. They're close enough together that you can travel between them without even activating a warp device.
You want me to help with the spring cleaning? So Washtopia could take care of the spring cleaning.
Washtopias only clean the exterior of the train, and they do a great job too. However, the seats, rooms, windows, all the nooks and crannies inside the Express, we have to do those ourselves. Since you only just got back, why not take a little rest and chat with the crew? Once you're ready, come find Pom Pom and we'll prepare to depart.
I guess this is your warning. Because the Argenti being Himiko's long-lost brother, they do got very beautiful red hair. Oh, fun! Oh, fun! Oh, fun! Oh, fun! Let's go!
Something seems off. Pom Pom already selected a route.
Is something wrong?
We've seemingly gone off course. Strange. Pom Pom's navigation is always precise. Stay vigilant. There might be a magnetic field nearby interfering with the Express's navigation system. Let's take...
Oh, shoot, sorry.
So...
Whoa! I clicked ahead and everything went wrong. I see the boulders flying past. You broke it? I'm sorry.
Everything outside is red. What's going on?
Have we fallen into the red dimension? We've been attacked by a giant space beast! It's a space traffic jam. Red dimension!
You really expect me to know the answer to that?
I mean, maybe.
Even Mr. Yang looks surprised. That's not something you see every day.
March. The Express encountered an obstruction. The disturbance triggered a chain reaction. The Express was struck from behind by another vessel.
Wait, what the frick? Did he move? Or is he actually here now? Did he move?
How do you crash into someone in space?
Another vessel in our vicinity encountered the same obstruction and was unable to control its velocity. After the collision, 2 individuals found their way onto the Express.
Is that it? Okay. Are they trying to extract compensation? We have guests?
Guests? I don't think they're here for tea.
They appear to be friendly.
Well, if they're here to stir up trouble, I'll teach them a lesson. Let's go check it out.
Oh, I can talk to everybody. Ooh, that music though.
It seems like we're stuck. Washtopia will have to wait a little longer.
Or I guess I should say it's not music, but the ambience.
What a fascinating encounter. There's nothing more captivating than an unpredictable future. Let's see what unfolds next.
I like how she's still sitting here. I know she probably got whiplash from the collision, but I like to imagine that even during the crash, she stayed unbothered, sat there just perfectly fine. Strong desire for hamburger, Mac. Oh, this sounds so good, dude.
Well, let's go chat with them.
The Astral Express seems fine, but a collision like this in space is a little unusual. Even for me, it's a first.
That visitor appears to be a knight. And it looks like he has a servant?
Oh my gosh, there is someone else. What the frick? Who are you? Huh? Oh.
Another anomaly in this shining universe. A blooming splash of colors. You are truly beautiful. A lady? I offer a sincere compliment. You're akin to a flower in winter. Oh? Another beautiful soul.
This guy would wear a fedora and call people milady.
I am Argenti. I belong to the Knights of Beauty. May I know your names?
Cautious silence. Did you crash into the train?
Indeed, and I extend my deepest apologies for doing so. I wish to remedy the situation, hence my arrival on the Astral Express.
Now we know he didn't do it on purpose. Hi, Argenti. I'm March 7th.
An honor. I was just explaining the significance of beauty to this foliage.
To the fern? To the fern?
Pardon my abruptness, but I have a habit of asking questions. As fellow beings of this universe, are you acquainted with Idrilla the Beauty?
I mean, now I am, but back then, I imagine she's holding, she's holding her sitting pose even if gravity stopped working, right? He would make it work. Oh, with the fedora, he totally would. Tell me about
Knights
Idrilla.
of Beauty travel from planet to planet, spreading the beauty's glorious reputation across the universe, so that every being may know of their existence. We strictly adhere to the commandments of our faith, tempering our physical forms and upholding our honor.
Aren't you here to help?
Yes, though not exclusively. Just as I extol the beauty in this foliage, what I anticipate is an encounter, a collision and exchange of minds and philosophies.
Are you saying we're also beautiful?
Do you doubt such an assertion? You need not, young lady.
You did just compliment a plant.
Both my words and actions come from the bottom of my heart. You are indeed beautiful, like flowers blooming in the morning sun.
You thought flattery... If Kafka thought flattery was gonna work, it's not gonna work for you, buddy. I'm sorry. As fellow beings. Yes, that's how normal people talk. Totally. Totally. If Phil Hartman were still alive, I'd be convinced that he's Argenti's VA. Hold on. I need to remind myself who he is. Or who he voiced in the past. Or act the roles. Because I'm not too good on pop culture. Brave Little Toaster. Oh. Lamp credited. And the air conditioner. Oh, geez. Who else did he do? Kiki's Delivering Surface. Gigi! I know that one! What else did he do? Jetsons. Looks like some extras in the Jetsons. DuckTales, Captain Fry. DuckTales. Woo woo. Tom and Jerry. Ren and Stimpy. Russian film announcer Sid the Clown. Okay, a few things. Okay. Oh, Third Rock for the Sun. I know that. 2 episodes. Okay. I will say I wouldn't mind napping with my head in Argenti's lap. He seems like he would do a good job protecting you, despite my hesitance against him. Troy McClure from The Simpsons. I never watched The Simpsons, unfortunately. I know Gigi, though, from Kiki.
Young lady, now that you know something of the beauty, I wonder, can you resonate with this philosophy and place your trust in Idrilla?
Sure.
You sound confused.
What gave it away?
Young lady, with all due respect, I fear you may still be grappling with this philosophy. Yet, agreed with me out of kindness. An act of pure beauty in itself.
Is it?
I cherish different ideas, but judging from this situation, since you do not understand the beauty, I will have to show you in a way that only a knight can. I earnestly request a chivalrous contest with you. Should I be fortunate enough to triumph, I ask you to acknowledge Idrilla the Beauty as the most peerless beauty of all.
Shouldn't we, figure out what's going on outside? Or something? Have you seen Idrilla in person?
To my lasting sadness, no. It is an unspoken rule of the Knights of Beauty that the commandment is uttered before a battle between knights. I apologize.
Okay.
Forgive me for my lack of eloquence.
No, you're fine. This is just a lot at once. Ah! Okay, here we go.
Why are you fighting?
But this is such a fun battle map. I wish they saw more of this. This is my first time seeing this.
We can convey our intent faithfully.
Sorry, I talked over Argenti.
You understand the beauty.
That said, I've always loved Argenti's battle song. LX, you said, am I really that old? I am fairly old as well. It's just growing up, watching The Simpsons, we could not do. We would get in trouble if we watched The Simpsons growing up, and then I finally reached adulthood, and I just kind of wasn't interested.
Sam, awaiting orders.
I know you are. Don't worry, bud. Here we go.
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Somehow you
not
must
enough.
exist
Curses.
with unity.
Thrice like my friend.
Oh, I should have done this move after Gallagher went. Oh, I love Argenti's battle song.
Every Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Like fun till everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Rise to the challenge. Put forth all your might.
Recalibrating!
Ow!
Sorry to interrupt whatever's happening here. Forgive the interruption, but I just spoke with Himiko. The situation is more urgent than we imagined.
Uh-oh. Thanks for checking me out, Mr. Egg. I have to teach him a lesson. Oh, no. Shush.
You're welcome. Just doing my job.
My deepest apologies, Mr. Yang. My concentration has been solely centered on my conversation with her. Now, it is only fitting to disclose the main reason for my presence here. To work jointly in resolving the crisis before us. I was piloting the one and only through the galaxy when I discovered Velite, an IPC worker who accidentally fell into a huge cave, from which I saved it.
I'm sorry, is your vessel called the one and only?
Upon saving Velite, I altered my flight course to accompany him to his original location. Consequently, I inadvertently ended up on the Express's navigational trajectory.
Who's Velite?
According to him, he is an IPC worker. I believe he's currently resting in the carriage. He is still in a state of shock. He swore to follow Adrilla the goddess after being impressed by what he saw during our adventure.
Uh-huh. Why did you rear-end the Express?
Thank you for coming. It'll be a first for the Express to work alongside the Knights of Beauty.
What do we do now?
Enjoy the present moment.
And then?
Continue to enjoy the present moment.
Looks like you're really here to make friends.
You misunderstand. I must first wholeheartedly enjoy the red night of the universe before I can discover an inharmonious pitch. These two things are correlated. Once I discover the cause, I shall destroy it.
All right, I trust you.
Well, try not to take too long. Things could deteriorate at any moment. Could you please go check on Velite? He looks uneasy. He's a guest of ours, after all.
Are they talking?
Could you please go check on Velite? He looks uneasy. He is a guest of ours, after all.
Young lady, may I help you? I am currently enjoying the present moment.
You keep doing that, dude. Well, he is dressed up like an IPC person.
What is it? Here to cheer me up?
I figured he'd
Save
be
your
mad.
breath. Your intentions might as well be written on your forehead. I'm just a small-time IPC worker. That Argenti rescued me. I don't know anything, and I can't help you guys. I want to go home and have dinner. Once we're out of this jam.
Heard you became a follower of the Eon of Beauty. Is that true?
Did Argenti tell you that? Oh, that guy is unbelievable. Before he rescued me, he said something like, "You must pledge to acknowledge Adrilla, the beauty, as the most peerless beauty of all." I told him I'd marry her if he'd liked, as long as he got me out of that stinking cave first. And he refused. I couldn't believe it. My life was on the line, so I just repeated after him. Adrilla, the beauty, etc. You get the picture. Then he corrected me. It's Adrilla, not Adrilla. Who came up with such an awkward sounding name? I'm a pencil pusher. What the heck do I know about the Eon of Beauty? But of course, I repeated it again in order to survive. Adrilla the beauty, the most peerless beauty of them all. Just like that.
Can't you be more positive?
Do you think I like being negative? My friend, this is what's known as falling prey to the grim reality of life. Understand? When I was young, I assumed my life would be like a novel. I wanted to be a pilot, flying through outer space, exploring the universe in a grand spaceship. But then my parents told me I'd have to work for the IPC and make a bunch of money to fulfill my dreams.
Did you manage to make a bunch of money in the end? Does working from the IPC stop you from pursuing your dreams? Now that's a good question.
Enough! This is a painful topic.
That answer is yes.
I gave up my unrealistic dream of becoming a pilot and worked for the IPC instead. I guess I'm living the life of a supporting character now.
We're all supporting characters in other people's lives, bud. I hate to tell you this, but you should be the protagonist of your own life.
But after running into Argenti, I had an idea. Perhaps I could make some money with him and turn my life around.
You know, I take my advice and take it back. You, Sir B, seem to be misunderstanding when I say that you're the protagonist of your own life. Now you are becoming the villain of someone else's life, and maybe you shouldn't do that. I change my advice to you, sir. Step away, pick up food? No worries. Why can't you be a pilot? Probably because he has a desk job.
He's tall, handsome, and a knight.
And maybe unqualified.
Packaged and marketed the right way, I'm sure he'll pique a lot of interest.
Also, it seems like he wants to cut corners instead of actually putting effort and working hard. Also, ramen sounds so good.
I told him about my idea, that he could advocate for the beauty while also incorporating currency as a notion of beauty. That would allow him to preach more efficiently. He was very impressed. I'm planning to contact the marketing development department as soon as I'm off the express. He'll make a great IPC product spokesperson, and I can be his agent. Now, the question remains, will this guy shine brighter as an image-focused idol, or should we showcase his formidable talents and mold him into a powerful star?
Well, if you follow the Penacony plot line, he becomes a powerful star. What are you talking about?
It's called facing reality, embracing it, and then conquering it. So when can I get off the express? I need you guys to solve this traffic jam problem ASAP.
That's enough of your weird ideas. Come help us.
Were you even listening to me? All right, I have nowhere else to be. Let's go.
Pom-pom?
What was that sound? Did someone scream?
Pom-pom? Pom-pom? You sounded so muffled.
Young lady, may I help you? I am currently enjoying the present moment.
Argenti, there's more problems going on right now. My goodness.
Any progress?
Let's see. Hi, Jill. Welcome. How you doing? Hope you're doing well.
There was a strange sound. It was terrifying. Did you hear it?
Also, Quentin, to answer your question, why do we like the IPC? They're villains. So, take that as you will. How do I... Hey, Jill, I know that emote is silly and fun, but can we not use it too often here? It's probably totally fine in other chats, but that one in particular with the water coming out or whatever, can we use it less here, please? How's Honkai Star Rail? Is that about 2.5? I think it's really cool we're getting new characters, but to be honest, only like Fei Xiao really stands out to me. And I still don't think I'm gonna get her personally. I don't think I'm gonna summon for anybody on next patch or even the patch after that. Just hardcore saving right now. But I don't know. I'm kind of excited for what seems to be filler patches, but I'm worried that, I don't know, what if it's not filler? After all of Penacony, I need filler badly. My daughter called the IPC Space Fatui, and I fell out of my chair laughing. I love that, Space Fatui. Clap. The IPC are the embodiment of everything bad about corporations. It's true. Listen, I love the IPC as villains, but holy crap, they're super corrupt. There's a side quest you can do in Penacony where you are reliving someone's past experiences, where he actually was forced by the IPC to essentially blow up, like, I think it was either 14 or 24 planets. Like, it's bad. Ling will be Firefly team material. I've heard that too. I'm probably gonna just stick with Gallagher. Like, I know she's probably gonna be super broken, but I'm gonna probably just stick with Gallagher. I'm not one for meta anyway. If I like their personality, I'll probably go for them. Kitchen has the summer event. They do. Ongoing right now. Anyway, sorry for the derailment. We'll go back to it.
Pom-Pom knows the Express inside and out. It definitely wasn't the train.
Is it possible that the jolt just now damaged the Express? Did something manage to sneak in?
Do we know where the sound came from?
It sounded like it came from the passenger cabins. Or the conductor's cabin.
But those are in opposite directions. How about we go check our own rooms?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Hey, don't scare me. I'm sure there's a scientific explanation for this. Right? Now's the time for action. I'm gonna go check my room. If there's a problem, I'll let you know.
March has a point. Pom-Pom will go check the conductor's cabin.
What?
Is that me? What's she saying? I know your past. The things you want to see, to touch, to know. Your home, family, friends, emotions, what you love and what you despise. I'm the complete March 7th, with all of your forgotten memories.
I am thou! Wait, thou art I! I am thou art I! So what's the full quote? Persona. Quote. Unlock. What is that? Hold on. What is it? Dang, I can't find it readily available, but you get what I mean.
Who are you? Why do you look exactly like me?
I am a shadow, the true self.
Why did you stop talking? Oh, what kind of creepy...
March, can you hear me?
Huh? My phone. Himeko? There's something really weird happening.
I know. March, get out of there right now.
But...
March! Please reply. Have you left the room?
Uh-oh.
Did something happen to March? Not good. I need you and Don Hung to check on March.
I'll accompany you. Velite, you two.
What? All right, if things get dangerous, I'll hide behind you.
I am thou art I. Getting power outages? No! Yes, scientific explanation with gods in the universe. Dude, I love this universe. It's one of those things where I just love the, like, fantasy sci-fi element to it.
It's an insect?
Also, I just realized, Fearter, you said March 8. Is it what I think it is?
The inharmonious pitch has surfaced.
It is. Are they capable of copying what people look like? I didn't know that.
Honor compels us to vanquish this dissonance.
Join the battle.
Wait, I've never heard this fight song. How come they only use this song once? I'm so sick of, like, all the regular fighting songs. Anything that gives me variety, please give it to me. I have pheromone that makes people see things. Oh, that makes sense. But for now,
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
Grace and eternal.
oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well.
Until everything burns to ashes! Set to the seas of flame!
more than a battle.
Hopefully this will do it. Can I pet the chaos bugs? No thank you. Also, it's very ironic that I'm fighting them with Firefly. I'm sorry, Firefly, for the trauma I am giving you fighting these bugs. Yeah, Firefly versus the Swarm, for real.
That was so scary. It was like a long-lost twin sister had suddenly appeared out of nowhere. I can't believe it was only a bug.
I did not envision seeing true stings again.
Huh?
There was a whole bunch of those bugs chasing me when Argenti found me in the cave.
I was under the impression that I had successfully routed all of them. However, it appears that the stings continue to pursue us. Could it be? Velite, perhaps you still bear sting pheromones on your body.
Huh? Farahil? What is that? Is that bad?
Yes, I've read about true stings in the databank. They emit fibrous particles from their wings during flight, the inhalation of which can induce perceptual distortions and hallucinations.
There it is.
I'm afraid March may have inhaled some of these particles. And that's why she saw another version of herself in the room.
So that was just a hallucination? Huh. Why do I feel kinda disappointed? Wait, I thought hallucinations were supposed to be completely random. Why did I see an identical me?
Did it do anything strange?
It said it knew about my past. And then it stopped talking.
I'm afraid that's not enough information for us to draw a conclusion. My concern is that numerous stings may have already infested the Express. Their elusive nature helps them stay in the shadows, but they may also be roaming freely. We have to prevent them from propagating. If not...
I don't want to see a bunch of marches roaming around the Express. One of me is enough.
That's not the problem. True stings follow the path of propagation. It's a massive mess. Firefly literally lost everything to them.
We're on the same page.
Also, I noticed this in the background. I love how all the pictures are from the story up to this point. Like, there's still Penacony pictures, but then you could switch over and you'll see the space station pictures and Belobog, and even event pictures too. I always love the little details they put into March's room. Look at all the cutscenes they've added. So fun. And I like how there's just Sampo. Firefly versus the Swarm with the person trying to create an emanator. Well, that's because there isn't a good enough harmony support. It's only Ron May when it comes to Firefly, and I'm really hoping there'll be more. Like, I'm honestly hoping that Sunday can be a harmony break support so that I can replace Ron May with Sunday. That could be wishful thinking. How's it going over here, guys? Can I talk to you? No, I can't. All right, cool. Himiko! How's it going, Himiko?
This isn't good. Evidence of a swarm is apparent, and it looks like several eggs are on the verge of hatching.
Shoot.
They're embryos for now, but their transformation into larvae could be imminent. And their growth may exceed our initial estimates.
This is a race against the clock.
Check around the Express.
You discover an egg. You find yourself wishing once in a while for this world to have less bewildering things. But the moment you discover there was a real chance of them being eaten, your sense of justice prompted you to take down the enemy. All things considered, even if you have no use for it, you can't let it benefit another party. Not the music! I need my songs back. You will not believe your eyes if 10,000 emanators of propagation burst out of Ron May's lab. And it lit up the sky, or it blackened the sky in the dead of night, or at the dawn of day, at high noon, whatever. The eggs have started humming, creating a symphony of sorts. It captivates you. You invariably notice that for some people, what they say sounds better than what they actually do. Driven by your sense of justice, you eradicate the eggs.
Squish!
Are there... Pom-Pom? You observe that Pom-Pom's tail is impeccably groomed, clean, fluffy, and smelling nice, with no signs of anything out of the ordinary. You fight off the impulse to reach over and feel it. Okay, good. Welt? Why can I look at you? appears to be in order, except for a small bunch of what is likely highlighted hair. Although you can't be sure. There's nothing amiss with Mr. Yang's hair. Are you making fun of his gray hair? The man's old. Let him live in peace.
What are you up to?
You're pretty convinced that Wells standing before you is real. Best be back away before he gets grumpy. There's 0 eggs here.
Why did I see another me?
I love the implications that it's just stylistic highlight, right?
Any progress?
It's not that he's just like getting old. It's like he decided to die and it's just like, this will make me look cool. That's what his Batman tactic, not Batman, Superman tactic, where he's like, I can't have people know who I am. Dyes the tip of his hair white. Perfect. Now no one will know.
They're embryos for now, but they're transferred.
Okay. So you said the same thing. Pop.
More eggs! This thing's propagated on the express! Are there eggs in my shoes?
The clock is ticking! We need to find a more efficient method. Act quickly! Let Pom-Pom think. Every one of us should be involved!
What? What am I doing?
Use your brain and think of something!
Well, as a conductor, don't you have any emergency procedures in place?
Oh, now that you mention it, Pom-Pom does have a backup measure. We'll need...
Oh, shoot, sorry.
This mobile express cleaner should come in handy. I was planning to use it to sweep the express's ceiling during spring cleaning. It's got a nifty wide-angle lens on it. Once we zip it up into the air, we'll have eyes on the whole scene. Not a single nook or cranny will be able to hide from us. I mean, I know this isn't what it's meant for, but we have no other choice. If you think you can do this, I'll start piloting. Watch carefully. I'll be cleaning out the nooks and crannies as we go. All right, let's do this. Where do you want to check first?
Under the car seats. Or in the car seats. Nothing's wrong with the seat's leather. You feel the urge to trace your finger along the edges of the seat's depression. No one ever appreciates the weight these seats have to uphold.
Hey, alert! Now's not the time for relaxing. Let's check somewhere else.
Also, like your little cleaning bum. Under the seats. You stare at the dark shadow cast by the car seat, imagining an eye staring back. You start to panic and want to get away.
Nothing out of place here.
You feel disheartened until you remembered your duty to seek out the swarm. Time to search another area. Plant! Argenti insists it's a potted plant with the ability to think, prompting you to question, does it really have intellectual capabilities? You struggle to persuade yourself that this is nothing more than a typical potted plant, lacking any unusual traits that set it apart from regular flora. Yet you can't shake the idea that the soil of the potted plant might actually be scrumptious chocolate powder. Or sampling the next time around.
What are you doing? Nothing out of the ordinary here. Maybe we should check the faraway cars. What do you think? Stay focused. You need to check every corner.
Mind if I take it for a spin? This little gadget could be the next big thing in spaceship cleanliness. Even Argenti could put his name to it. I'll jot that down. Let's carry on.
Hey, buddy, stop thinking of ways for you to get rich. Let's check down Hung's room. Oh! A knight at his bug night. Nothing to see here. Hold on.
You must be the creature that she mentioned.
Oh, no!
Does it bother you that people deem you cute? Believe me when I say that you are more than cute, my friend. You are a delightful ball of pure charm.
It looks like it took the form of a whoopaboo.
Needless to say, it is an honor to encounter beings such as yourself. But I shall never give up my spiritual training. If this crisis cannot be averted, I shall die for the glory of the Knights!
What's going on? Why is he chatting with these bugs?
I think he's also fallen into a hallucination.
Is he seeing another him?
I don't think so. I think he may be perceiving an unfamiliar presence.
Well, let's go save him.
All right, here we go. Do you think Pom-Pom was an emanator? That would be fun if Pom-Pom was an emanator. I would love that. Lazy about dirt. That was the trailblazer.
Beautiful beings. Are you disciples?
He looks beyond saving.
He could be in considerable danger. Let's proceed.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Ow. Ooh, there's a lot of you guys, more than I thought. Let me do this.
Indulge yourselves!
Ooh, maybe I should have done the other one. Nah, we're fine, actually.
Let's improvise.
Oh, so close.
I must apologize. I cannot believe that such a beautiful creature was merely a hallucination.
I know, sorry, bud.
Its deceptive and threatening nature is much uglier than its appearance would suggest.
You mentioned the sting transformed into an object of beauty, something that she once spoke of, that you never personally encountered.
Yes, it was something she mentioned that I wanted to see in person.
I see. This, together with the fact that March's hallucination claimed to know her past, suggests that these visions feed on people's subjective experiences and long-term sentiments. In order to take the form of what they personally desire.
So, in Argenti's eyes, Wubbaboos are a thing of beauty.
Everything's beautiful to our Argenti. What are you talking about?
But my past isn't something I'm constantly thinking about. I have plenty of other dreams.
That's not how it works. The desire to know your past embodies purity itself, a thing of immense value.
I wonder if the dying words of those ugly menaces can be trusted. As the saying goes, even an insect speaks kind words when death is near.
Are you implying that the insect imparted you with a message prior to its demise?
Correct. Its final words were, "Celebrate this superficial victory, for you will never be able to acknowledge the existence of the Overlord."
Well, that makes me scared about Taziroth, if I'm even saying that right.
Let's ignore the fact that you understand insect speak for now. That sentence... Oh, wait! I think I understand. When
What do you
reading
mean?
through the chronicles of interdimensional insects in the databank, I came across a species that had only been described in records. Due to the lack of research samples, the author gave it a tentative name. Giant Sting. This species can reach tremendous proportions and is big enough to swallow an entire star knot.
Yikes.
I believe the Overlord Argenti mentioned could be referring to this colossal being. And we're...
Oh gosh.
I think
Right
I
by it.
understand. We are in the belly of the beast.
Oh. It swallowed the entire express?
Yes. That's my theory.
I see. That would explain what Velite and I experienced earlier.
What do you mean?
Did Velite mention that he was trapped in a dark and enormous cave when we first met? Now that I think on it, we did hear sounds akin to swallowing and other movements from the cave.
Yes, and your flight path happened to intersect with the Express's star rail, meaning we might have encountered the very same giant sting. Now, we need to see if we can prove the theory correct.
Oh, what is that?
Huh. It looks like our theory has already been confirmed.
Dog's like, okay, solves that problem.
Let's talk to
Cool,
Mr.
wrap it up,
Yang.
everybody. Also, I'm starting to wonder if this giant sting was the thing that you see in Firefly's trailer that was like massive. It wasn't even an emanator, but it was massive and towering in the background. And it's the thing that stabbed one of Firefly's companions
it's
as
so
he
quiet.
as they died at the end.
Someone say something.
After meeting all of you, I, Argenti, can die without regrets.
Oh, never mind. I'm fine with silence.
Himiko's still sitting there. I mean, she got up for a little bit, but she's still sitting there.
How's it going? Has there been any progress?
So bad news.
Let me explain the situation.
Bad news, it swallowed up the train. We will be digested, probably.
I see. If the Express has been swallowed, then perhaps we could try pushing the Express's engine into a temporary state of overload and use the momentum to burst out of the giant sting's body.
I'm sorry. I saw the first comment. The fact that you guys both had the same idea. Mr. Yang, we have bad news and it starts with a V. Bad news. Vor. Oh, that cracks me up. Why don't we just warp out of this place?
Warp jumping requires a lot of preparation, and it might alert the swarm.
It would be risky. The engine might overheat and burst into flames. Still, I don't have any better ideas.
I am not fond of this idea.
Could it fail?
In a word, yes. The outer components of the Express may well be melting in gastric acid as we speak.
Yikes.
It would seem our enormous, hideous enemy is right outside.
No. So my teddy bears and bunnies are gonna be liquefied by stomach acid? I've had them for ages. I need to find a way to save them.
What about yourself?
Let's stay calm. I need some time to check the engine with Himiko. For now, just try and take your minds off the situation.
Easier said than done, man.
We're in this together.
Have you noticed? Morale on the Express is low.
I mean, yeah. Comfort everyone's negative mood. Talk to Himiko and Hug. Maybe we should talk to these guys first.
The Express is melting?
How is this even possible? I've been swallowed by a cave twice now. Is this my destiny?
We need to get out of the Sting's stomach as soon as possible. Pom-Pom doesn't want the Express to sustain damage.
Everyone, just calm down.
Calm yourselves, all of you. I'm bidding farewell to this Flora. After having made friends with all the beings on the Express, and having discussed the beauty with each of you, I can now depart this mortal coil without regret.
Argenti, I know you were saying, like, did you notice that morale is really low on the Express? You talking about how you're ready to die is not super helpful. I understand what you're trying to do, but I don't think that's good in this moment.
Can you and the Fern get a room already? How did anyone establish a bond with a houseplant? Although, I guess you could say the same about me and my teddy bears.
The Express is home to all of us. No matter what happens, we're in this together. Woohoo! You're back! Although I guess that doesn't change our odds.
Who knew our first meeting would be our last? It's hopeless. I'll just spend the rest of my short life listening to your ramblings about the Express, I suppose.
Nonsense. This won't be our last meeting. But I'm happy the Express has started to grow on you. Now, where should Pom-Pom start the story?
Are you really about to tell a story? Look, it's been nice meeting you and all, and I'd love to shoot the breeze. But are you people really just going to give up?
Velite, I will escort you to your destination. A knight always keeps his word.
Don't assume you can reassure me that easily. I've got a heart of stone, you hear?
I hear most of the IPC workers do.
Okay,
at least the
that's
Stone
enough.
Hearts.
In times like this, we should be trying to give each other hope.
You're worried about everyone on the Express, just like everyone else, right?
No, the Express is strong.
Or worried about the Express.
I'm sure we can think of something.
All right, Himiko, Hung, what do you guys think?
It's all right. We're in this together.
Put him.
It's rare to see March genuinely worried. But given the circumstances, maybe you could try reassuring some of the crew.
The Express has faced all kinds of obstacles on its journey. Today is just another one. It's no reason to stop trailblazing. Such is the very essence of trailblazing. It is through these trials that we find wisdom and maturity.
I've completed the engine inspection. Though the warp device isn't immediately operational, I believe we can still manage brief spurts of acceleration. Unless there are any major objections, I'll begin preparations.
Mr. Yang, one moment, please. I've suddenly happened upon an idea that might just help resolve our crisis. While the Express is being prepared, I would like to speak with her in private.
Why?
Seriously? Can't you just tell all of us?
Were I to air such a proposition among you, verily, it would be dismissed in an instant. Yet, as a knight, it is my duty to aid the Express in resolving this issue.
Oh, so you're a mind reader now, too?
At this stage, any plan is a plan worth hearing. March, hang fire. Let's see where this leads us.
Thank you.
This is really a curveball. You couldn't make it up.
Yeah, this is definitely an interesting...
The exterior of the Express might be melting in gastric acid. I can't even imagine what it must look like.
That's such a wild idea.
We're in this together.
Meanwhile, Don Hung is still just repeating, don't worry, we're in this together. Does this giant bug have eggs in its stomach? Well, it is a propagation. It probably ate the eggs.
So the train
and then made
has
more.
been swallowed by a giant bug?
And then ate the eggs, and then it made more.
And we're inside its stomach?
Desires? I don't have any desires. I'm busy working every day. Even if I did have one, it's been long forgotten. Come to think of it, maybe the IPC made me immune to hallucinations.
That's wishful thinking, my dude. Can't talk to Pom Pom.
I apologize for being so abrupt. You must find me strange for wanting to speak with you alone.
I'm curious.
I will tell it to you straight. I have a strong sense that, as a knight of beauty, I have a duty to fight this battle. I propose that I disembark from the Express to confront the giant sting directly. My strategy is to pierce its stomach with my lance, triggering spasms that may cause it to eject the Express.
By yourself.
It is challenging for me to articulate this phenomenon. Yet, when I observe certain entities, an indistinct sensation of beauty arises from my core, discernible only by instinct. Perhaps my long solitude traversing the cosmos has made it difficult to discern where these sentiments originate. But as a knight, I realize my obligation is to safeguard the seed that embodies beauty, standing as a bulwark to defend it against all. The Astral Express is that seed. It feels warm, like a home to me. I am certain this is thanks to the strong friendship you have with one another. That is why I must swear to fight to protect this warmth, rather than be protected by it. I am willing, time and time again, to protect these seeds of beauty, to allow them to bloom into pure and radiant flowers, to demonstrate my devotion to them. It is an inherent part of the journey of Argenti.
Dang, dude. I can't believe with your monologue that you're actually making me like you more. I was so indifferent to this guy this whole time. But man, you know what? I understand you a lot better now. I understand you a lot better and your devotion to beauty. I respect it. I'm guessing them is a drilla.
In the pursuit of defending beauty, I have bled into unconsciousness. And in the ensuing stupor, I have witnessed countless times their traces spreading from beneath my feet, reaching into the unknown before me.
Are they an Eon?
My rational mind tells me no. Yet my heart tells me to believe. In those past hallucinations, I kept running. Their footprints on the mire-ridden path moved me to a sadness beyond tears. And every time, I was a breath away from catching a glimpse of their figure.
Are you fighting to protect Beauty?
Yes, this is my duty. It is a never-ending cycle of falling and standing up again. Each time I wander closer to death, it gets me closer to the path the Beauty once walked. This is my vow as a Knight of Beauty.
Why did you want to talk to me alone?
We were interrupted halfway through our battle. As a warrior, articulation has never been my forte. Yet, I still needed to impart the remaining half to you. I apologize. I have been rambling. As I said, articulation has never been my forte. Let us return to the point at hand. Do I have your support?
You know what? Frick it!
You do? Thank you. Your understanding is more precious than any treasure. I have faced many a traveler, encountered flattery and provocation aplenty. It is rare to find a spirit as pure as yours.
I mean, who am I to stop you on your journey, dude?
In that case, please forgive my inappropriate manner. Our friendship is new, but was forged in the heat of battle.
Plus,
which I only wish we had been able to conclude. I hope now we may conclude it still, that I may leave without regret.
Like, the only reason why I'm like, yeah, go for it, is because I know he appears in Penacony, and the dialogue literally says, like, oh, it's you again. Like, I know he's fine, so that's why I feel like I support this. If I didn't know, I probably would be more against it, because I don't want you, like, risking your life. But also, if you really desperately want to do this, then yeah, go for it.
Prove my will with the blade, defend my honor, and uphold my dignity with the protocol of combat. Win or lose, I will accept the outcome, and thus bid you farewell. My friend, it is an honor to fight against you.
Swept away.
Oh, I thought he would say more. Speed up! Oh, I might not speed up because I did all the ults. There we go.
Let the show begin.
I could see him in Genshin. I could too. I mean, I feel like he fits a lot of the fantasy vibes, though.
Rise to the challenge.
Okay, let's get this up and activate Firefly's ult.
Until everything burns to
Ashes! Let's go!
The sea goes blaze!
In the mood for an...
Fight to live!
Behold, this symbol of pure...
Look at all those things I can break. Oh, it's delicious.
There's more to life.
Step up, let's see ya. Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourself. In the mood for another beating?
Let's get this lower. Get his toughness bar a bit lower. Oh, you put a barrier on him last minute. How dare you?
Confess.
Ooh, Firefly's gonna get attacked before she gets out of her ult.
Take your positions.
Perfect.
All will be swept away by the wind.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Let's get our ults back up again so that we can do a lot of super break damage. Yes. Yes! Yes!
Your demeanor, strength, and the etiquette of your combat. I admit you have won me over. Extraordinary and enjoyable in equal measure. Encountering an opponent of your caliber proves the existence of the beauty. The end of our battle signifies my departure. The moment has finally arrived for me to bid farewell to the Express.
You're confident you could get out alive.
Dear friend, I assure you, I am not a reckless person. I will ready myself for the opportunity to escape.
Will we meet again?
I came to the Express to help you find a solution to this crisis. When my mission is complete, I shall venture back into the cosmos. But the cosmos is boundless. We may yet have another encounter.
Penacony. I wonder if we'll see you after Penacony. I'm ready to say goodbye.
Excellent, dear friend. After completing my mission here, I shall find somewhere else that requires my protection. Worry not. As a knight, I bear the resolve and honor of assured victory. My body, tempered by countless battles, will not easily be broken. Such a brief, fortuitous encounter. It has been an honor knowing each and every one of you on the Express.
Thanks. Also, the boulders stopped flying in the background.
Let's go talk with the others.
Hey guys, bad news.
What? Argenti wants to go by himself? No way! That's too dangerous!
I know, but I think he's got it.
What? Argenti wants to leave the Express and fight the giant sting alone?
Are you happy about it?
Sires?
Oh, you're still talking about yourself. Okay, never mind. Never mind. You're still talking about yourself. Don Hung.
He insisted on doing his duty.
Yeah, unfortunately. Himiko.
The outer wall of the Express is probably
You're still thinking about the
melting
Express.
faster.
She's like, he's gonna go out? That's fine. I just worry about the train. Oh, it could be melting. Hey, Welt.
So, how did your talk with Argenti go?
Well, I think it's good, but he wants to fight the giant sting by himself.
I see. Based on our dealings with him so far, I can't say I'm overly surprised. Sounds like the kind of plan a younger me might have come up with. But that doesn't mean I approve of it.
That's fair.
How do you see things?
I agree with Argenti. I don't understand Argenti. I mean, can I say a little bit of both? Like, I don't quite get the logic, but I respect it. Or, like, I do get the logic a little. Like, I understand what he's trying to do, but at the same time, I don't want him throwing away his life. I don't know. I don't understand.
I suppose it all depends on whether you support his understanding of and devotion to the beauty. We can't change what other people long for.
It's true.
I took a nap just now and dreamt there was another me piloting Argenti's one and only. What's wrong with me? I never dream. After stealing Argenti's spaceship, I said to myself, go find Argenti. I'm not the type to start caring about people I've only just met. The dream made me feel a little uneasy. So what on earth is Argenti up to anyway?
He wants to fight the giant sting by himself. Also, when did you nap?
Huh? What? He wants to fight that huge bug on his own? So all that talk of departing the mortal coil and bidding farewell to a plant, that was all serious? You refused him, right?
Are you worried about him?
Nonsense! Me? Care about him? Impossible!
Tsundere!
Guys, how am I going to turn my life around? I don't understand why he chose to die when he could live. Why is he so stubborn? All right, fine, I care about him.
Yay!
Ugh, why is he so difficult? Are his beliefs more important than his life? No way. I've got to talk some sense into him.
Help villagers stop Argenti. Oh, snap.
After jumping from the Express, I shall pierce the wall of the giant sting's stomach. It should then violently convulse, so the Express can escape the confines of its body. Velite, have you something to say?
It's reckless to put yourself in danger. Do you really have to fulfill your knightly duty? Isn't there another way? I just don't get it.
You too are worried for my safety. You may not have realized, but you have a unique and noble soul. I hope I can keep my promise to escort you to your destination.
You... Oh, what the heck? Fine. I can be brave too, you know. If you insist on doing this, then I'm coming with you. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be alive right now. I may not be as strong as you, but I'll do whatever I can.
I appreciate that. But it would be best for you to remain on the Express.
You're impossible. Fine. It suddenly struck me that if it weren't for this accident, we would never have met, let alone become friends. My life is a third-rate fiction next to your heroic saga, but at least they coincided. So you still want to do it? Are we gonna say goodbye here? Then don't die. I'll be waiting for you. After we fix this mess, you've got some spokesperson duties at my company to attend to. Just make sure you come back in one piece.
Do not worry.
Whoa.
You will hear my shout. Idrilla the Beauty is the most peerless beauty of them all.
Wow. That's some good art. Also, it like legit blinded me. Ow.
Once the Express is safely out, I will devise my own exit plan and navigate my way to safety. Until next time, having witnessed this spectacle, I am sure you will come to grasp the depth of my convictions. In the sanguine, eternal night of the universe, my existence professes a loyalty greater than the guileless.
Ooh, cutscene. Oh gosh, that's its mouth.
Hey,
or stomach?
We made it. What is that? Did the Express make the universe explode?
No, this is a hallucination caused by the giant sting. The commotion must have led to a great shedding of wing particles.
Huh? Then maybe the insect wasn't that big. Maybe it was all an illusion.
I'm afraid not, March.
Ooh. Ooh. It's nice to see someone making up with his boyfriend.
I bet Argenti would think these fireworks were really beautiful.
True. I was gonna say portrait of the beauty, but I don't think that's the word. But a true representation of beauty.
We didn't know him very long, but he was a pretty nice guy. I hope he made it.
The Express managed to escape the crisis, but Pom Pom still feels a little sad. Pom Pom wonders what happened to Argenti.
Velite just left the Express too. He looked really upset. I guess he didn't know what Argenti was thinking either.
Aww.
The Knights of Beauty are made up of individuals who are used to traveling through the cosmos alone. They are difficult to understand, and the starry sky is their home. Perhaps this fireworks show is a symbol of his honor.
But the fireworks...
And the starry sky?
He didn't see it.
He has his own goals. And struggles. After all, the Eon of Beauty has likely already fallen.
You mean Adrilla? The one he wouldn't stop talking about? But he said he'd find them and fulfill his duty to protect them.
The fact that Adrilla has fallen is tacitly acknowledged by some Knights of Beauty. Naturally, there are others who don't want to believe it. Like the one you met. He probably thinks that Adrilla is simply missing, hiding somewhere beyond the reach of mortals.
I might be misremembering, but maybe that's why he said, like, my heart wants to believe it, kind of thing. Like, he's like, logically, it's telling me no, but I want to believe it. I forget if that's the context, but maybe that's what he meant by that.
The crisis is over, and our unexpected guest has left. But I think there's still something we should talk about. In your opinion, what is beauty?
A lover's eyes, all fun, no work. So silly watching cats. That which exists between the
Oh, that's a good answer. Beauty takes many forms, and different people have different answers. I wonder what exactly it is that the Knights of Beauty are pursuing through the cosmos. Let's assume that Argenti finds the missing Adrilla. Will he be able to recognize them with his human eyes? Or, obsessed with his version of them, will he turn a blind eye and not even see them for who they are?
It did seem like he had a kind of tunnel vision. And it sounded like he was holding himself to unreachable standards to attain his dreams. I didn't quite wrap my head around him. I guess if we're ever back in Belobog and see a red-headed knight shouting into trash cans, Idrilla! Are you in there? Idrilla! I won't be surprised.
Well, it was actually Petacone, the land of vacations, where you're supposed to pay an insane amount of money to get to, and he was there, just like, hello, I am a superstar.
But so what? I still think he was a nice guy, even if he was a bit weird.
Where were we supposed to be going again?
Washtopia. Oh! Group chat with Argenti, March, ... Are you all safe and sound? I am sincerely worried. Huh? Enough about us. Everyone's like, you're alive? It's Argenti! Argenti! I knew it! You're still alive! It's so good to see that you made it through! The moment a knight enters a battle, they should already have the full belief in their victory. When I fought against it, it was as if the light of beauty protected me. Whatever happened next, alas, I do not recall. But the true sting mayhaps have a case of bad breath, something akin to indigestion. Afterwards, I spent a long time wiping and polishing my armor. I'm glad you're alive. I'm gonna start crying. Papa will drive the express over to pick you up. Oh! Aw! So that's all done now. Nice. Ooh, what is this? Face of 14 Illusions, Abandoned Confession of a Knight of Beauty? If my mind had not been clouded by the evil hand of fate, I would have pierced all the allure of the senses and the yearnings of the spirit. I perceive that your words and actions make you truly exist, your countenance and blade flowing with blood and passion unseen by the world. I admire all the grace bestowed upon your noble nature, hidden in darkness of the armor but deeper than the heart. Perhaps yearning to see you, I caught a glimpse of in visions, burning in rigorous penance to elevate your nobility. Blind loyalty will reclaim you from all lands and kingdoms. Fearlessness veils our shy eyes more than any shroud. Our commandments of sonnet test our resolve like the breath of a louse. How I wish you could know of my devoteness. How I wish you could know of my longing. How I wish you could know my fervor. Interesting. Well, good news. He's here. Oh, he doesn't have voice lines here. Allow me to praise your noble character. Looks like we understand each other. Remember that night of hallucinations in this very familiar car? That ugly giant sting solidified our friendship. I even remember the plant. You mean that bonsai that even thrives in disharmony? What a beautiful, resilient plant of full vitality. How's it doing? The feeling of boarding the express and seeing everyone again is simply indescribable. My dear friend, please allow me to extend my sincere greetings to the express in a way that only a knight can. Thank you. Alright, I think I have time for another companion quest, but let me do some research. I just want to see how long they are on YouTube before I do anything. Luocha companion quest. How long is this one? Do 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 do. That one looks like it's about an hour. Dawn Hung companion quest. How long is that one? That one's a little bit shorter than that. Jingliu companion quest. That one's over an hour. Black Swan companion quest. That one is also over an hour. Have you played any more ZZZ? I've been obsessed with it. I will be honest, I haven't played it since I streamed it. I think that, like I said, I think that game has a lot of potential, but I don't know what it is. I can't get hooked into it. There's so many good things to like about that game, but it just might not be for me. I'm still like watching people play it in case there's like something in there that I'm like, yes, this makes me want to play this game more. But it's not for me, I think. I genuinely don't know why. I've been trying to figure it out so that I could like give a reason for it, but I don't know. Don't get me wrong, it's a great game. I love what they've done with it. But yeah, it hasn't hooked me for some reason. I think I want to do either Luocha or Dawn Hung's companion quest next. So help me decide which quest should we do next. And we'll keep that going while we talk Luocha. I typed it as Luocha. We'll keep talking as we poll what you guys want to see next. Star poll. Luocha was a relaxed one. That's what I've heard. Like, Luocha's quest is very chill. It's kind of fun because it's somewhat investigative, but also not. And you get to have more like insight into him. Good to end stream on. I don't know HSR, but I don't have to explain. Yeah. Well, I just feel like I do want to give an explanation because for me, it's very rare that I don't like a game, if that makes sense. Like, I can acknowledge ZZZ, Zenless Zone Zero, is good. It's just, I'm trying to figure out what I don't like about it. Because, to me, I feel like I can pretty much pick up and play almost any game, and I will enjoy it. And I think the big thing for me is I probably would like ZZZ if it was a one-off game. I think I would be able to stick with it if it wasn't a gacha game and if it wasn't a live service game. Because that was the type of game that I would like to do kind of like a one and done with. But because it's live service, the idea of committing to it, there wasn't enough that hooked me to it. But it's so weird because I've loved playing Wuthering Waves, and that arguably is probably an even bigger commitment than Zenless Zone Zero, but I've enjoyed it more personally. I hope that somehow the diversity in modding characters leaks into Jisara and Genshin. I hope so too, man. There needs to be more diversity in this company, and even then, the things that they currently have need to be improved on. So you might like a Persona kind of game. That's the thing, is I do really enjoy Persona. I do. Like, I've played Persona 4, and I've played 5, and I watched a playthrough of 3 because I never was able to play it on my own. And I've always wanted to try the Shin Megami Tensei series. I do like the Persona games. But I think part of it, I will fully admit, I kind of hate the hype Persona 5 gets. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but it's gotten to a point with Persona 5 where games will constantly be compared to Persona 5, and it really just kind of aggravates me almost. Like, people treat it like it's this standard game, like this, it should be the standard of gaming when it doesn't have to be. Like, it's a good game, but why does it have to be compared to like everything? You know? That's my biggest gripe. So I'm a little off-put when games constantly get a Persona comparison, but I know that shouldn't reflect on the game itself. Coolest ZZZ, you don't need to play to appreciate it, has a dark-skinned character. My biggest, well, not my biggest. Like, I was so happy to see that there was an NPC that was very heavily, like, black inspired, but it just aggravates me that it's a robot. I'm like, can that actually be, you know, an actual person, please? But I don't think it's my place to say. I just want more diversity and want more inclusion. It's the in-between time stuff while you do while waiting. Sounds like you have a problem with ZZZ. Like, I don't mind playing casual games because I really enjoy Animal Crossing and like the slice of life aspect of it. So, and like that was in Zenless Zero because you have a shop, you work on the shop, and then you do missions. I don't know. That's why I've been trying to figure out like what I don't like about it, because I feel like it could help me get a better idea. One thing for me that I think takes me away is, and this is gonna sound pretty nitpicky, and again, it's probably hypocritical because there's other games I like that do this, but when the characters are like talking directly to the camera, like a visual novel, that can be fun, but for me, that's not engaging. And you could have the Yap Fest, as people call it, of Penacony, where it's so many cutscenes, but because they're like actively talking to each other, I'm very engaged. Whereas in Zenless Zone Zero, when they're talking to the camera, I'm not as engaged. That's one thing I've noticed, but I don't... Again, that's not enough to like not hook me. Again, all this to say, ZZZ is a great game. I really want to like it more, but I don't think it is for me. But that said, I always love going online and seeing people happy and playing the game and having a good time. And it's like I get to live vicariously through them. Could just be nebulous. It could be. The talking heads. Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing, is that I've liked visual novels in the past, but I also really liked visual novels when I myself was like voicing it with other people. Like I love Danganronpa and I love Ace Attorney. So I don't know why I couldn't get into ZZZ with that though. Either way. You guys keep me updated on how you play ZZZ. Mock, have you tried to get any new limited characters in ZZZ, or are you saving for something? Or has nothing really caught your eye? I don't know. Anyway, we have made a poll and we got Luocha. So we're gonna do Luocha's quest next. We teleport here, and let me change my title as well.
Let me stay here a
Ooh,
little
Argenti.
longer
Hold on.
in this body.
Learning more about Luocha. I keep typing Luocho. Question mark. There we go. I'm waiting for the cop girl. Oh yeah! That's right. I have shark bait. Congrats! Congrats on getting her. I forget her name. Is it Ellen? Or am I thinking of someone else? Lost the 50-50 to Ellen. About to have stuff again. Currently have Social Lida, Coleda, and Grace. I really liked Coleda and Grace. Those were probably the standard 5-star characters I liked.
Drop by the realm keeping
Zhu Yuan is cool. Oh yeah. Ellen Zhou. Oh, that's it. Okay. That is her name. Glad I got it right. All right, so how does this quest start again? There was a support to identify a suspect. Sounds like a bother case. However, as an English, you should lend a hand. I'm here to help with the investigation.
Oh, so you are. And these would be Miss March 7th and Mr. Yang, I presume.
That's right. I'm the first one. He's the second. We're here to help.
March, try not to sound too excited. We're here for work, remember?
Oh, you're the one getting excited. My first detective case. Finally, my intelligence and wisdom have a chance to shine.
Miss March, Mr. Yang, I've been looking forward to meeting you. Make yourselves comfortable. One moment, please. Jingyan! Give me the photos!
Coming. Stop yelling.
I'm right across the way. Freaking rude. I'm not deaf, you know.
Thanks for waiting. These are the Outworld travelers who were sighted in the location specified by the General and the Master Diviner. This was 2 days before the Ambrosial Arbor came back to life.
We'd like you to take a look. Do you recognize any of them as a threat?
Oh, I've been waiting for this cutscene.
Let me take a look. So these are the suspects. Uh-huh. I see.
He sees him.
What's wrong, Mr. Yang? See anything fishy?
Who's he? I'd like to see more information on him.
Which one? Let me see.
What's wrong, Mr. Yang? See anything fishy? Is one of them a threat? Let's kick some butt so we can get back to resting. Is one of them a threat?
I don't have any concrete evidence, but I think he's worth checking out.
Oh, him? I remember him. He's a traveling merchant. He trades throughout the universe. Knows a thing or two about remedial arts, too. He registered himself on the Xianzhou as... what was it again?
Luocha. His name is Luocha.
That's right, Luocha. He came to the Xianzhou with a huge box this time. Some sort of funerary contraption. It had a funny name. Something to do with coughing. It was pretty conspicuous. I had to ask him about it.
I forgot because the Xianzhou doesn't really know anything about coffins. It had a funny name, something to do with coughing. They don't know about coffins. I forgot.
A coffin. It's a tool that certain non-Shenzhou travelers seem to use in death rites. I'm guessing our guests here might recognize it.
Huh. I swear he said coughing. Anyway, we checked him out. His record on the Xianzhou is squeaky clean. As for this caffeine thing...
Coffin.
Yeah. Either way, it definitely had something to do with funerals. There are lots of travelers on the Luofu, each with their own star system and death rites. I guess that must be Luocha's line of work. Is there something up with him?
Not necessarily, but I have my reasons for wanting to investigate. What was he doing in the days leading up to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection?
That's complicated. Come with me to the Foursquare Mirror. It'll be easier to explain.
Okay.
Exalting Sanctum is one of the Luofu's crucial central cities. The higher-ups are very concerned about security issues here. That's why there are so many Psycranes stationed in the area. Luocha arrived on the Luofu a few days prior to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. Up until the day before the resurrection, there was nothing suspicious about his behavior.
I figured it out! The day before the resurrection, he appeared near the Ambrosial Arbor with a Stellaron.
The Realm Keeping Commission would have arrested him by now. Eureka! That solves everything.
Oh yeah, I guess. You're pretty smart. Sometimes.
You lot are enthusiastic, I'll give you that. The reason I mentioned the day before the resurrection is because we have no idea what he did that day. The resurrection brought about unusual yin-yang phenomena that caused the entire Psycrane system to malfunction. The image data from the day of the incident is beyond restoration, and the data from that day before was badly affected.
Why don't you just ask him?
We will, in due course. But we can't be too general. Specific questions are key. Not to mention, without a clear suspicion, it would involve multiple interrogations. So, if you feel this Luocha is suspicious in some way, make it known. Then I can arrange for his detention and interrogation.
How should I put this? He just looks kind of...
Mr. Yang, you were going off of his appearance this whole time? I thought you had some super secret thing up your sleeve. Didn't your mom ever tell you not to judge a book by its...
His appearance, he looked pretty handsome to me. I mean...
Exactly! Huh? Well, wait, that's not the point!
Discord, sorry, no Discord, Argon. But welcome, how you doing? Hope you're doing well.
Sorry. What I mean is... it's difficult to explain, but my instinct tells me this Luocha is involved somehow. Apologies, I realize this is personal speculation.
That's all right. Instinct is an important part of any Realm Keeping Commission investigation. There are times when my gut tells me something's not right, and there's usually a reason for it. I'm with you on this one. Be that as it may, as an official, I can't go bringing someone in based on a villainous appearance.
Because if a complaint led to his dismissal, it would leave a blemish on his resume, making it difficult for him to advance his career for the next few centuries.
Oh.
Precise. No! What are you talking about? Anyway, if you want to investigate, I can grant you access to the Foursquare Mirror. Jingyan, you'll be assisting our esteemed guests in their investigation.
Isn't it inappropriate for an officer of the Realm Keeping Commission to assist the public in investigating someone?
Not at all. Make sure you don't leave the commission. Just help them check the Cycrane footage. Keep me updated on progress. If you find hard evidence, I'll be there in a flash. One thing, though. Don't approach him. If you make a discovery, contact me first.
We're thankful that you're entrusting this to us. We'll keep it by the book.
Don't worry. The Express crew keeps its promises. We won't disappoint you.
Jingyan, over to you. I need to get going.
Understood. This might take you some time. Come and find me when you're ready.
Okay. A night stranger. Ooh, fun. Real quick, let me read chat. 20 away from soft pity for Ellen's orb. Oh, good luck. I hope you're able to get the... Oh, what's it called? It's something W. W engine. Hope you're able to get that. Bang boos are real cute. Dude, that's the... Bang boos are super cute. I really liked how precious they are. Juyeon is so much fun to play, similar to Billy, but faster. Ooh, that does sound fun. I fixed my Mortefi. What did you put on your Mortefi, out of curiosity? Because I've really enjoyed using Mortefi with Encore. I know it's kind of like a weird combo because they're both fusion characters, but I don't know. I just love Mortefi so much. All right, March, what do you got to say?
Hoo-wee! We may be new to the Xianzhou, but we're already investigating the mysterious disappearance of Luocha.
You're in high spirits today.
Yup. I always dreamed of a head-scratcher like this. A chance to showcase my detective genius. I've been familiarizing myself with the Angler mystery lately. I think it's safe to say I have the best investigative mind on the Express at this point.
I'm proud of you, March. You know, I'm proud of you. The Angler mystery.
You have good taste, Miss March.
Oh, sorry.
The Angler mystery is a classic detective novel on the Xianzhou. I read it when I was young and dreamed about working in the commission ever since. I didn't think it would be attracting new readers over 200 years later. A fellow reader! But Miss Qingyan, the author, Su Feng, was the lead medical assistant in an apothecary, and the main character, the Angler, is a healer. Why didn't you want to join the Alchemy Commission instead? A number of reasons. This job may be trivial, but I have my reasons for being here. Plus, the threshold for the Alchemy Commission was too difficult for me to reach.
Oh.
Oh, I see. But your lives are so long. Shouldn't career change be easy? I considered it once. That was a long time ago. The longer I stay in this job, the more I understand its purpose. Fighting crime, helping the weak, solving the problems no one wants to touch. It's a satisfying feeling. Wow! Good for you, Miss Qingyan.
Sounds like you really care.
Ooh, thank you. Filmkeeping Commission required the officers to be upright, kind, industrious, and empathetic. Not many people in reality can tick those boxes. Ooh, I can talk to Welt.
I owe you two an apology. My speculations have gotten us into a delicate situation. I'll treat you to some Xianzhou delicacies later.
Oh, you're good. No big deal. We're all on the same team after all.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
I did want to say something, though. I don't think Mr. Yang is the kind of person to make a judgment based only on instinct.
Why do you say that?
A gut feeling.
It's not something I need to conceal from you. As you know, there are infinite worlds in this universe that can be similar, yet different from each other in various ways. The same is true of the people on those worlds. That's why it's possible for us to run into individuals on multiple worlds who share an appearance, but not a personality. For all we know, in some faraway world, March's adorable face might belong to an intergalactic pirate.
I knew she was suspicious.
Hey! He was just giving an example. I'm the nicest girl in the galaxy.
However, in most cases, their fates will walk a similar course. I've seen two people who looked almost identical to this Luocha. They were not of the virtuous persuasion.
Yay! Yay!
That's why the moment I laid eyes on him, a chill ran down my spine. March is right. We shouldn't judge a book by its cover. But I can't overlook this.
Oh, I love it.
I don't want to force you into trusting my judgment, but...
What are you talking about? Of course we trust your judgment, Mr. Yang. Right?
On the Express, we always trust our own. We believe you.
I'm glad you believe in me, truly. But the problem remains. Will the Realm Keeping Commission trust a judgment based on this logic?
From a Xianzhou legal standpoint, the Realm Keeping Commission is unable to accept a judgment like this. It's not that we distrust you, Mr. Yang, but we cannot act on groundless accusations. I hope you understand.
I know it's fair.
Of course. We raised the accusation. We will carry the burden of proof.
Let's see. Everyone has a beating heart. Emotions are often more effective than logic when persuading someone. I have cheese stuffed burger. Yay! Mock, you said, I love Bamboo Batter. It's an entirely different thing. You get to choose guaranteed 5-star, no 50-50. Nice! They put that in Wuthering Waves too, and it's been very nice. Or at least when it comes to certain banners where you're able to pick like the standard 5 stars. Luocha seems less suspicious than Mr. Apocalypse, though. Well, that's the thing, is that if memory serves in Honkai Impact, Luocha was another name that Auto Apocalypse had.
I can bring up the data anytime
So it's still the
from
same.
here. Are you ready?
Ready.
Right. Follow me.
Jing Yan takes everyone to the 4-square mirror and begins to retrieve the footage.
As official Dahao mentioned, the Arbor caused unusual yin-yang phenomena, which affected the entire Cycrane system. We lost a lot of video footage, and for the image data we recovered, the timestamps are all jumbled up. Look, this is Mr. Luocha on the day prior to the resurrection.
So we have to clean up and reorder the footage ourselves?
Exactly. Thank you again for your help.
This is your forte. Over to you.
Roger that.
I knew we could rely on you.
Ooh. Footage 1. Luocha crossed the street and turned into a strange corner. It looks dangerous there. He didn't seem to care at all. He paced in without nothing but a sword in hand. Luocha walked out of a small inn without any heavy luggage. Luocha walked into a spare time bookshop and stepped out after a while. He left with nothing in hand. Perhaps he didn't buy anything. Luocha is looking into the distance at the dock of Exalting Sanctum with his coffin at his side. Maybe he just left a star skiff. Maybe he was waiting for a new star skiff. He walked along the dock for a while and put aside his luggage, leaning on the railing and watching star skiffs passing by the dock.
Oh, what do you think? Any idea what the correct order is?
So 1 was him with the sword walking into a place. 2 was him walking out a bookstore or without luggage. Yeah, so in. 3 was bookstore and 4 was star skiff. Probably left the inn early, so it probably is 2314.
2314. Luocha emerges from the inn, goes to Spare Time Bookshop, turns into an alley, then appears at the dock with his luggage. Oh, I know! He must have found a treasure map at Spare Time Bookshop. He went into the alley to dig it up, and then went home with his newfound riches. On second thought, nah, this order feels awkward. Try arranging it again.
Okay, fine. That was wrong then. Excuse me.
Really? That feels like a messy order to me.
Well, fine. Excuse
So,
me.
Luocha enters Spare Time Bookshop and then the inn, but leaves moments after empty-handed. Then he turns a corner into a dark alley, and then goes to the dock with all that luggage? Do you think he captured someone and put them in the coffin?
That's quite a conjecture, March. The Xianzhou scans all luggage moving into and out of their territory. It'd be nearly impossible to pull off. Not to mention, when Luocha turns the corner, he doesn't have the coffin with him.
Whew, thank goodness. Looks like this order is still a little problematic. Try again?
4, 2, 3, 1.
Let me see if this order works. Luocha exits the Star Skiff, enters Exalting Sanctum, goes into an inn, and puts down his luggage, including the coffin. Then he goes to Spare Time Bookshop, but doesn't buy anything. Finally, he leaves and turns a corner into a dark alley.
The logic in this is sound. Looks like the correct order. Nice work.
Third time's the charm. Yay! I did it!
Sidekick to a genius detective, after all. Where does this corner lead to?
I checked the map and found a gate in this open area. Look, there's a small dock on the other side. He may have left on a star skiff.
Why would he leave Exalting Sanctum via a secluded dock? That's so suspicious.
I feel that last emo. That's me thinking hardcore.
I don't think Mr. Luocha could have departed from there. The dock you're referring to is Yunshou Crag 999. It belongs to the seat of divine foresight. It's only used during invasions. That's why that gate is almost always locked. As far as I know, it's been locked for centuries and only gets opened for occasional inspections.
The key question is, when did he leave? There's only one gate in this area, at least on the map. Miss Jingyan, does the remaining footage show anyone else entering or leaving this place?
I can find out, but you'll have to wait a while. Most of the footage was lost, but at least there was a whole day of recording. There's a lot that needs checking and confirming first.
Understood. Thank you.
Thanks for your hard work.
Thanks so much. We'll be waiting. Patiently.
Your assistance in this matter is what requires gratitude. I'll get you what you need as soon as possible.
Flays lock foams. 30% of the time works every time. I'm like the ultimate clairvoyant. I forget his name. Yasuhiro or something from Danganronpa. He's the ultimate clairvoyant, but he has a 30% accuracy.
Thanks for waiting. I checked all of the footage we have of the open area. I say all. A lot of it was lost.
Are the corrupted parts recoverable? Can we use the same methods again?
For some of them, maybe. But I can't guarantee anything. I'll do my best, of course. It'll take more time. I can't hand them over just now.
Thank you. Did you find anything in the remaining footage worth paying attention to?
Only that someone left the area through that exit around 2 hours after Luocha's appearance here. Luocha's nowhere to be seen, though.
Huh? Isn't this a scene from the Angler Mystery?
That novel's gone to your head. What are you talking about?
The Angler Mystery! The novel! There's a scene that's identical to this footage.
Now that you mention it...
I'm not sure I follow.
The Angler's origin story, of course. He's a healer from the Alchemy Commission who gets on the wrong side of a mysterious organization called the Tea Society. 2 agents in dark clothing wait for him to be alone and then poison him. The drug has the same de-aging effect as the Vidyadhara's hatching rebirth. The Angler gets younger and turns back into a child. From there on out, the Angler pursues the Tea Society while solving all kinds of strange cases.
Why would a tea society be so vicious? A drug like that sounds like it would help people stricken with Mara.
Their tea must be stronger than Himiko's coffee.
Oh.
The Tea Society is just a code name. Did you think they'd call themselves the Evil Society? They have to have a nice sounding name to conceal themselves.
I mean, I don't know, the first thing I thought of was the White Lotus from Avatar. They were a good organization, but like...
So, March, what you mean is, the two people in dark clothing are Tea Society agents, and the child is a de-aged Luocha?
What if a crazy angler mystery fan decided to commit a copycat crime? Luocha gets turned into a child, then follows a mysterious duo in black. Oh, the plot thickens. This could be a kidnapping.
The child in the footage has black hair. Luocha's hair is blonde.
Though Luocha might look blonde, but he's just going gray with age. No, their hair color's different.
Maybe he dyed his hair.
Hold your horses, everyone. I recognize this child now. That's Yinshu, the young shopkeeper at Spare Time Bookshop.
Too bad, Marge. No de-aging, no angler.
And the child is a girl.
A detective's initial conjectures are bound to be wrong. Totally expected.
The Cycranes weren't able to get a clear look at the two people in dark clothing. Let's ask Inshu. Maybe she saw something.
I'll keep trying to recover the lost footage. I'll contact you if there's a breakthrough.
All right, let's go. Time to interview the witness.
All right, time to head out. I've heard people say Danganronpa is a good series, but I don't know what it is. Have you ever played Ace Attorney? It's like that, but the whole plot of it is that you are students that are trying to escape a school, and you have to figure out who the murderer is among you, and the last person standing will get to live. That said, fun fact, one of the first streams I did the end games of Danganronpa 2 and Danganronpa 1, but I actually have streamed Danganronpa 1. It's not a blind playthrough. I streamed it because at the time I had a friend who was interested in Danganronpa, and they said they would watch me if I streamed Danganronpa, and so I did. And yeah, it's not a blind playthrough, but I did play the first one. I really liked the second one. But I recommend checking it out. It's fun, although some people... That's the thing. Danganronpa is a game where I feel like people can have very strong opinions about it. Some people love it. I like it. But some people also really hate it. Off to get snacks? Get good snacks.
Business hours aren't over yet. She should be nearby. You two go ahead. I'll wait here in case she comes back.
Okay, let's go.
What about the spin-off games? Which ones are the spin-off games again?
Wait, so you're still reading tradition?
Let me read this. Way on temporary business. Please come back later.
She isn't here after all. Where could she be?
Also, I want to say that I've wanted to check out ever since the creator of Danganronpa left the original company. I've wanted to check out his new games. They've been on like my wish list for like the longest time. I've bought Master Detective Mystery Archives, and I've wanted to play it. In fact, I wanted that to be my first Let's Play on the channel, but then Super Mario RPG came out, and I really wanted to play that instead. And I really want to check out their new games too. There's one, it's like a third-person shooter. It's Danganronpa. Oh, do you mean Ultra's Despair Girls? That's technically not... I don't know. It's technically not a spin-off.
So
it technically is and is not a spin-off. It's a weird one.
Move on already.
So I watched a playthrough of that game, because apparently that game sucks to control. So I watched that one. I know what happens in it. I've played all the other Danganronpa games, and I've watched the anime. I went hardcore, man. After 40 years, the latest edition of the Angler Mystery Series, The Hatching Rebirth Conundrum, selling out everywhere.
A new edition after so many years? Looks like I made the right choice coming to the Luofu. As soon as we've cracked this case, I'm getting myself a copy. Su Fong is the greatest.
That said, I wouldn't mind streaming Danganronpa again. Like, I wouldn't mind streaming the second game, but I know people prefer watching, like, blind reactions to Danganronpa, so I know it wouldn't be too entertaining to watch.
You two
when
go
I know
ahead.
everything.
I'll wait here. The Xianzhou has some interesting literature. I'd like to get better acquainted.
We'll be back soon. Don't get too comfortable.
I have a song stuck in my head. I'm sorry. Hi, Yushin. I have an errand to run. Please watch the store for me while I'm back. Be back soon.
So she asked someone to look after the shop for her. But where are they? Looks like they must have left too.
It looks like that's out of bounds.
Wait, so you're still reading traditional literature? Move on already! Web novels are the way...
Sad woman. Heading back to Scale Gorge Waterscape about these draconic tears. Oh, this is for someone else. Something else. They're molded like that. I heard discerning outlander steeped into the culture like this. How am I ever going to find this kind of outlander? Oh! No, I didn't mean to talk to you again. Danganronpa. Demonic, mysterious, treacherous, the Xianzhou masterpiece, records of the supernatural, on sale now.
A supernatural tales anthology. Sounds like a good bedtime read. Might stop me daring to run to the bathroom at night, though.
Gosh dang it. Am I looking in the wrong spot?
Wait, so you're still reading traditional literature? Move on already! Web novels are the way forward.
Hey, mister.
This guy.
Are you manning the counter for the young shopkeeper of Spare Time Bookshop?
Huh? Young shopkeeper? You mean Young Shu? Yeah, I am. Something wrong?
Is that Christian Banas?
Can you please tell us where she is?
Why should I?
Because we're asking nicely. What's with the attitude?
I can tell you. If you pay me 500 strails.
Pay you? What is this? You want paying for a simple favor?
Come on. No one ever tell you that information and intelligence are the most valuable commodities?
This guy doesn't seem like the negotiable type. What should we do?
You know money, but I can pay you with a beatdown. I'll pay you, but I don't think it'd be... we could beat you up.
Oh. You dare threaten me? Do you know who I am?
I should have paid him.
The question is, do you know who we are?
We're from the Express crew.
The Express crew? Never heard of you. I mean, they couldn't be higher-ups from one of the other Xianzhou ships, could they? Dang it! Am I in trouble? Ugh, better to live and find another day. Ugh, forget it. I'm not stooping to your level. Inshu said she had a voucher for a food stall over in Exalting Sanctum. She wanted to use it before it expired. You know, she's not been gone long. Probably finishing up her food right now.
About time you saw the light. Come on, let's go.
There we go. Ever see a fist this big? It's all yours! Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours! That's a bad Herta impression. Oh, hey.
Are you Yinshu? The shopkeeper at Spare Time Bookshop? There's something we want to talk to you about.
Yeah, that's me. Can I help you?
Oh, before I forget, I've been meaning to say, the voice actor for March. Fun fact, they are probably one of the characters in the Natlan lineup, the fortune teller. I believe that's Skylar. So yes, March's VA is now in Genshin.
You're heading back to the store, right? Let's walk and talk. I'll tell you all about it on the way. Oh, okay. Let's go.
Return to the bookshop. All the way over, you get you to shoot up to speed.
That footage, I remember that day. After I closed up the store, I walked around for a while. I was looking for a place to read. I found that empty area. It seemed like a good reading spot at first, but then I noticed two people dressed in dark clothing and a blonde outworlder hanging around. Something didn't feel right. So I left. Those two people left the same way I did.
So you just happened to be going the same way. Did you see what the Outworlder was doing?
Sorry. I was only trying to find a place to read. I didn't pay much attention to him. Or the two in dark clothing. All I remember is the two people in dark clothing... they smell pretty bad. I guess that's not much of a clue. Sorry I can't give you any useful information.
Weird.
On the contrary, any information you can give is valuable. Thank you very much. Still, according to the Psycrane recordings, Luocha's final stop before heading towards the open area was your store.
My store? Spare Time Bookshop? You're sure he came to... Oh, that's right. I remember now, he did pay a visit. Oh, how could I forget? He came in, looked at a few titles, and then handed one to me. An old paperback. Everything seemed normal, but after paying for it, he immediately tore off the title page. I was shocked, but he was grinning ear to ear, so I didn't dare ask him about it.
Huh?
After that, he just left the book on the counter and went on his way. I can't believe I'd forget something like that. I guess the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection the day after pushed everything else to the back of my mind.
So, what was the book?
The Angler Mystery. I was wondering what to do about it. I can't sell a book without a title page. But since you asked about it, here, you can have it.
What is up with this?
Mr. Yang's instinct was right all along. Luocha is a villain. How do you do this? Tearing up a book as well written as the Angler Mystery. Unacceptable.
Why did he tear out the title page, though?
If I knew the answer to that, wouldn't that make me as evil as him?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're forgetting that the Realm Keeping Commission was initially investigating whether someone brought a dangerous object onto the Luofu. Dahao and the others are probably not aware of what that dangerous object might be, but we know for a fact that it's the Stellaron. I think that by removing the page, Luocha may have provided us with a key piece of the puzzle.
I don't understand. What does tearing out a page have to do with the Stellaron? Are you following Mr. Yang?
Maybe? It might seem like a random action at first glance, but there has to be more to it. Maybe the page will mean something to his accomplices. And there's gotta be more to it. I don't know if he has accomplices.
Exactly. I think Luocha may have friends
Never
on
mind.
the Luofu, and they're using the title page to communicate.
That makes him even worse! How dare he use a book that praises justice for his evil plans?
I'm afraid evil plans are still within the realm of speculation at this stage. We have no way of knowing exactly what he did because the Psycrane data was lost.
So, is this a dead end?
Oh! Message! What's up? You have some time. Please come back to the Realm Keeping Commission when you can. I've fixed some of the recordings, and there is a section you might find interesting. Okay. That's good. Stan's help is right on time. Thank you so much. We'll head there immediately. Okay. Please be careful on the way here.
Ah, that's more like it. New clues always turn up in the nick of time.
How convenient. So convenient. It's almost as if the game developers don't want us to waste our time just waiting around for information to come up, and it comes up when we need it to. For efficiency. Yes.
So, we now know what time Luocha left the open area. Nice! You found footage of him leaving? Yes. According to the Psycrane recordings, he left the area 2 hours after he entered.
Strange. Why spend 2 hours in such a confined area? He must have been up to something.
Diary? Why is that an option? An afternoon nap, maybe?
Maybe he spent all his money on Star Taro bubble tea and couldn't afford a hotel room.
I'm not sure about that.
Oddly specific, March.
Have you done it, March?
It's a shame no Psycranes are installed in that area. We still have no idea what he was up to. This Luocha is getting more suspicious by the minute. Psst. I know Mr. Yang never wears his heart on his sleeve, but do you get the feeling he's a little restless?
Listen, I can't blame the guy, but the Trailblazer doesn't know. I wouldn't call it restless concern, maybe. I reckon he must have had bad blood with the other Luochas he mentioned.
Remember, we're talking about different worlds here. However, I can't deny I'm a little worried that what happened to my home world could befall this place too.
How does he always hear us?
Well, I'm afraid I have some other business to attend to. Let me know if you need anything. You know how to reach me.
Thanks for the help, Miss Qingyan.
So, what did Luocha get up to during those missing 2 hours?
I think it's high time Detective March took the gloves off.
Oh? And what do you have in mind, Detective? Fieldwork?
That won't be necessary, Mr. Yang. As the angler once said, a true detective operates as effectively from their armchair as from the scene of the crime.
Or to put it another way, I'm too lazy to explore the map. I think the realm keeping officers might disagree with you there.
I'll quote the angler again. The field officer is a diligent specimen, yet they lack the detective's instinct to deduce facts from evidence.
I'm surprised you're able to remember all these quotes from a book. I can barely remember that.
Well, seeing as you're so confident, let's give your idea a try.
Yay! Mr. Yang is the best.
All right, collaborate with March and put on her detective show.
I'm gonna start my reconstruction.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Explaining a theory in front of everyone is more nerve-wracking than I expected.
May encounter. Oh, I have to have Luocha. Well, technically I could still do my Firefly team. I just won't have Break Effect Gallagher. That's fine. Right, that's fine.
Right. I'll be using the angler's deductive method. Reconstruct what happened from the bad guy's perspective.
I'm hearing it straight in my left ear.
And now I'm Luocha.
Can you imagine if he actually talked like this the whole time? Mr. Auto Apocalypse?
Hi everybody, I'm an evil villain. I completely destroyed the universe so I could try to revive this person that I fell in love with who could never have loved me back, but I still did it for selfish reasons.
Is this deduction or necromancy? Mr. Yang, I'm scared.
Quit messing around. I'm thinking. Oh, almost forgot about that title page. He took it with him, so it must have had some significance. Next up, I need to have a look at that map, Mr. Yang. He must have gone through that gate up ahead. No way he would have stayed put in such a small area for 2 hours.
But Miss Jingyan mentioned that gate is a military asset. It's locked all year round.
Oh, am I right here now? Oh, excuse me.
That would stop the likes of Luocha? What kind of Stellaron smuggler would he be if he couldn't get past a door?
You think a lock like this can stop a girl like me?
I'm losing the immersion.
Fine, I'll be me. You guys will have to imagine his lines instead.
Such a rudimentary lock. Easy pickings.
Even if Luocha was able to unlock the door, what was his goal?
His villain friends must have been waiting on the other side to buy the Stellaron. He went to meet them.
Gosh, I love this guy so much. Ooh, Ooh, puzzle. Okay. I can't move it that way. Can I? Ooh. Nope. Doesn't work as well as I thought it would. Okay. Through the door.
Now that I think about it, something's not right. Why would they rendezvous at a military airfield?
Because, well, we're too law-abiding to understand bad guy logic.
Hiding in plain sight, perhaps.
I like March. I was just trying to be like, we can't possibly think like them.
Hold on. This would have been
Such a simple mindset.
A route.
And what's wrong with a quick route?
Ahem. What's wrong with the quick route, Mr. Yang?
We're trying to uncover what Luocha did during those 2 hours. But even if he repeated this route 20 times, it wouldn't have taken him that long.
Ah, true. He must have had a tougher journey than I imagined. Come on, let's start over.
Let me guess. Combat?
You look like a tasty morsel.
Yep, combat.
Those who dare to enter here must face a delicious fate.
Ha! Your eyes are bigger than your stomach, foul villain. Have at you!
Why is the monster talking now?
You know, just a little dramatic effect.
Oh, March, you're trying so hard. But none of this falls into logic.
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
Grace and elegance, eternal.
Like until everything burns to ashes!
Luckily, this shouldn't be too bad. Ew.
This fight to live!
Okay, well, moving on. I wonder if I could run past just these enemies. Just to save myself some time.
Monster layers in black market spaces. I doubt the Lawfu has any of that. At least I doubt things of that nature existed before the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
Is it really so far-fetched? We're already assuming that Luocha came here to sell the Stellaron to a bunch of cutthroats. May as well throw in some monsters here and there.
Does this story have to be stimulating? Is it a detective story or an action movie?
Angler is both a detective and a fighter.
I
Anyway,
see.
It's not like we're gonna be able to conjure up exactly what Luocha ran into. Why not use our own interpretation to bridge the gap?
I suppose that makes some kind of sense.
Some kind of sense. So you're clearly enjoying this, Mr. Yang.
I try to go with the flow.
Alright, that's fair.
I didn't expect this place to be so treacherous. I'll need to be on my guard going forward. I wonder, just who is the buyer interested in the Stellaron? The buyer is waiting there. Time to head over.
Who indeed?
Plausible. Looking at the map, this place is well hidden.
Finally! Mr. Yang approves Detective March's theory.
Let's see where this leads first.
We haven't reached the conclusion yet.
Stop right there. State your business.
Well, fake. Is that what is he doing here?
No, that's Puar, the Tea Society's gatekeeper.
It is?
Isn't Puar a type of tea?
That's right. He's a member of the Tea Society, so naturally he chose a type of tea as his alias.
Hey, I'm talking to you. What's your business here?
Can you tell him to be less aggressive?
Oh, sure.
Excuse me, sir. May I ask whether you're here on business or...
Never mind.
I have a delivery for your boss. I need to give it to him in person. If you could let him know I'm here.
Delivery? Ah, yes, the delivery. The boss is waiting for you. I'm afraid I'll need to see some ID first.
And you know what they say, you gotta keep this on the down low. You
You know what I'm saying? You got it, capiche?
I wonder if Luocha has something prepared for this moment.
What am I doing? Passphrase. Oh, probably that.
That's the code. So you're the one. Wait here a moment. I'll call the boss right away.
Take your time.
Puar takes the page and goes to find the boss. Before long, Luocha sees an imposing figure walking towards him.
Boss, this is the one. He brought the delivery.
The delivery.
I'll be the judge of that.
The cutest boss I ever saw.
I couldn't think of anyone else to be Mr. Yang's boss.
This is our boss, Startaro Bubble. Let's see this delivery and make it snappy.
This is such an intense circumstance of hypotheticals. The milk tea?
So what? This is the Tea Society, remember?
Does the Tea Society actually exist in real life?
Not before I see the money. I'm sure you understand the rules of such a transaction.
Save it. Show us the goods first.
Easy now. The item in question is extremely dangerous. It's understandable that our friend here wants to take extra precautions.
I'm not sure Pom Pom is the best casting choice for a gang boss.
The weird, like, high-pitched voice with the, like, slight Brooklyn accent. I'm back from getting snacks.
Welcome back. Today we are seeing an interrogation amongst villains and comrades in arms as they are planning stuff. What did I come back to? Hypotheticals.
Basically, March is trying to pitch her theory of what she thinks happened during the missing hours that we couldn't find where Luocha is, and it involves the Tea Society, and we don't know what the Tea Society is, so placeholders are Welt and Pom Pom.
It kind of works, right?
Puar, give him the money. Happy now? Ready to hand it over?
Be careful. Dangerous is an understatement with this item. I'll take my leave.
Yes, you will. Permanently. Puar, get rid of him.
And suddenly he's a robot.
Oh, this was all going so swimmingly.
What did he say, swimmingly? I have many questions.
This item to me makes you my accomplice. And I've got too many of those. To keep our little secret safe, I'm afraid I need to take special measures.
Quite sensible when you think about
When
it.
it comes to minor details, March can be very logical. As for the rest of the story...
Yeah, that's a different topic. Yeah, bot. It's unfortunate because the bot was able to, like, be deleted, but on our chat, you know, you can see their links. Cheap viewers. Excuse you. That's rude. The bot. Balk the bot. Ban it. Be gone. That's the thing I like about using Seribot, is that as soon as they post something, they get immediately banned. If the bot is registered in their system. It's so nice.
Speaking of which, when did I turn into an Arumaton?
Exactly!
That's Puar's little secret. He transforms into an Arumaton in dire situations.
Okay.
Well, let's just accept it.
And there I was, thinking you gangsters still had some decorum.
Target sighted. The mood is set. Just let the show begin.
You chose the wrong enemy.
None of these guys have an imaginary weakness.
Stay in step.
Eternal.
All right, now here we go.
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight!
Watch March be right. If she's right about every little circumstance in this, I will be impressed.
This sets the sea ablaze!
I'll see you off.
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
Some value, I suppose. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
I think maybe there could be some truth to it, but I don't know if Luocha had the Stellaron, to be honest. He definitely was doing something shady, though. That's for sure. Maybe not the transforming human. Maybe. But what if? What if there is someone here that transformed into a robot? I mean, people here transformed into Mara-stricken monsters. Maybe they could begin. Robots. Maybe that's the only truthful thing that happened in this whole freaking story.
Dreams
is
come true.
the robot. Luocha definitely was doing something suspicious. I just don't think it was Stellaron related. I don't know. The Xianzhou story is kind of like muddled together right now. I'm not too sure what it's all about.
Stay in step.
I'm excited for tonight. What's tonight? 2.4 live tonight? For what game?
This isn't over.
Oh, wait! For Honkai Star Rail. The live for me is actually tomorrow morning, super early.
Fights like these don't go unnoticed in Exalting Sanctum. Cloud Knights could show up at any minute. Better get going.
And so Luocha has to make a break for it. But where to? Let me have a look at the map. Aha! Gotcha!
7 p.m.? That'd be so nice to watch it at 7 p.m. It's 6 a.m. for me. It's 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. One of those, I forget, honestly.
Halt! Who goes there?
Uh-oh. His only escape is...
I'm ready
Climb
for
aboard,
change.
Luocha. Time to get out of here.
So Luocha hopped on a star skiff and fled with the help of his accomplice. And that, ladies and gents, is the truth behind Luocha's disappearance.
Right.
So, who was piloting the star skiff?
I'm not sure either. The pilot didn't show themselves, so let's just assume it was her.
Me? How come I got dragged into this?
No one gets left out of my stories.
March, as much as I enjoyed your deduction, I do have a few questions. For example, if Luocha took flight from the dock, how could he appear in side crane footage 2 hours later? Also, the dock is a military installation. The Cloud Knights would be on the scene at the slightest disturbance. How did so many monsters show up without warning? Last but not least, even if Luocha did encounter all of the troubles you described, it wouldn't have taken him 2 hours to escape.
You're right, Mr. Yang. I guess I can't compete with the angler just yet. You know what? Time for some field work. Maybe the answers to our questions are waiting for us at the scene.
That might be the best approach. Let's go.
Let's see. Leave the realm commission once you're done with the quest. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I was doing it at the right time. Oh!
Drop by the Realm Keeping Commission.
Hey, what's all these people doing here?
Excuse me, officer. We're looking for someone. Can you help us?
He's got blonde hair, and judging by the way he's dressed, I'd say he was an outworlder.
Ooh, fun. Oh, thank you for the hydrate.
A traveler with blonde hair? Could it be? May I ask why you're looking for him?
He saved our life.
Since when did we start sharing a life?
Back in? We're not rehearsing.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Would this blonde-haired, life-saving outworlder bear any resemblance to our suspect here?
Oh, that's him!
Mr. Luocha. He rescued both of us.
Oh.
Can I ask when this rescue occurred?
It was the day before the Ambrosial Arbor came back to life.
We were planning to thank him properly, but in the aftermath of the Arbor incident, we never had the time.
Are you two... the people in dark clothing? What's with the wardrobe change?
Dark clothing? Ah, I know what you're talking about. What a pair of clowns we are. Dark clothing.
We fell into a ditch.
Wait, what?
there we were, looking for a spot to practice our new routine. We found a place, eventually. A little dilapidated, but nice and quiet. Shame about the giant ditch.
I lost my footing and slipped right in. My associate here, Fourth, yelled after me, "Don't panic! Fourth's got your back!" 2 seconds later, he landed on my back.
Oof.
Unfortunately, the ditch was connected to a sewer outlet.
Oh!
We were covered head to toe.
No!
Anyway.
Ew!
I assume that's why you thought we had dark clothing on. A dignified story. I'm sure you'll agree.
Dignified's not the word I would use to describe that, sir. Unfortunately, I would honestly probably describe that as a grotesque and horrible and awful story. Oh my gosh, please get yourselves looked at because you could be carrying diseases.
No wonder Yinshu said she had to cover her nose.
Anyway, thankfully, Mr. Luocha was passing by and dragged us back to dry land. It took all his strength, I'll wager.
And what did Luocha do exactly?
A thousand thanks, kind stranger. Without your bravery, we'd never have gotten out of that ditch alive.
No, sir. That if you ever need anything, and it's within our power to help, you can count on us.
Even it's beyond our power to help.
That's too kind of you. It was nothing, really.
Nonsense! You went out of your way to...
Don't worry about it. You should head back home now. Take care.
No, we can't thank you enough.
Oh, one moment, both of you. That sewage could well contain harmful compounds.
Thank you!
I'm something of a doctor. Let me give you a prescription. Make sure to use the medicine and get some good rest.
Is that what you would do in that situation if you were covered in fecal matter and possibly all sorts of diseases? Is just take medicine? I feel like there's be way more of an intense process, but maybe the medicine is stronger than I take it granted for, whatever that phrase is.
There you go.
I don't know what to say. Sorry to trouble you. We'll take our leave now.
Watch your step. Wouldn't want to find ourselves in another ditch now, would we?
Here, that's the prescription he gave us.
A paper flower? It's beautiful. Did Luocha make this?
That's right. He wrote down the prescription and folded it into shape.
A man of romantic sensibilities, one might say.
Romantic sensibilities, yes. A man of culture, if you will. Yes.
The paper looks familiar. Can I open it?
Of course. We'd already opened it when we showed it to the pharmacy.
We were planning on handing it over to the Realm Keeping Commission. We suspect it's probably our best chance of tracing him.
We can take it off you. We'll let you know when we find him.
Let me see. Of course!
What is it?
It's the title page of the Angler Mystery! The prescription's on this side, but on the back there's... Huh? So that's what this is all about?
What's on the back?
Take a look yourself.
Title page of a detective novel torn off by Luocha. To the next reader. The killer? The killer is Chehong, the nephew of Ching the Knight. Yours sincerely, best regards, the immortal spoiler.
The immortal spoiler? Some people just want to watch the world burn.
I mean, you're not wrong. He probably would.
I'm starting to think the Luocha we envision doesn't square with a real one. Would a villain do a good deed like this?
So he paid for the book and tore off the title page to protect people from the spoiler.
Oh, so he's not the spoiler. I thought he was. I misunderstood. My bad. I was so hopeful.
He must be a fan of this book, too. I knew Angler Mystery fans couldn't be bad.
Ooh, he can visit now? Oh, I got the paper flower. Nice. A piece of paper casually folded into a flower. The petals are delicate and lifelike, and one wonders what kind of person would have put such a likeness onto the paper. Ooh, more music. Cool. And check the... Oh, right! Thank you! I almost forgot. I was about to just head on over to the parlor car. I wanted to see if he was there.
Registration always takes forever.
Wait. Whiteboard? Hold on. I can't look at it. I've tried fixing some of the relevant recordings in the Psyche, and I found this part about Luocha. I've left it with the 4-square mirror. Please have a look when you can. However, I will lean towards Mr. Luocha having nothing to do with this. Thanks. Maybe I have to do this first. Just doing my job. I'll look at Argenti special. Okay, now it appears.
Worry not. I'll handle it. Yes, none of this is our concern. The journey has only just begun to...
Oh. 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 Okay.
Huh? Where'd the sound go?
No!
Don't do this to me. Hearing half a sentence is like developing half a photo. I'll be up all night thinking about it.
Coffin dancer. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, Luocha! Oh, Luocha! Oh, Luocha! Oh, Luocha! You're a Honkai Impact 3rd fan, you'll get it. I tried getting into Honkai Impact 3rd, and I struggled with the gameplay. I still want to see the story, because it was interesting. It just was really dragging, though, at some parts. But I do want to see it eventually. I just don't know if I could, like, stick with the game itself. But I literally, my favorite part of what I saw was Otto. So, I have looked up some stuff. Because he was my favorite of that game. Let's see if he is actually in the parlor car before I head off for tonight. I know it's pretty late. Aha! Because usually when you do a companion quest, it replaces the people that was already in your parlor car. I had Silverwolf and Argenti. And now it looks like he's here. We talked to him.
I must thank Don Hung for his invitation. This journey upon the Astral Express has been well worth my while. Interstellar warp jumps with merchants are often dull and rarely ever feel like an actual journey.
The Astral Express. The Cloud Strider really was an eon of taste.
Who are you?
Oh, forgive me. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm an interstellar merchant. My Xianzhou registered name is Luocha. I met an acquaintance of yours several days ago named Don Hung. He invited me to board the Express should I have the time, and so here I am. Astounding. The retro design of this locomotive, the comfort of its cabins. If only our own spacecraft could be modified in such a way.
R? R? Who are you traveling with? Modify it.
Now that would be something. But on a merchant ship, load, security, and sterilization take precedence over creature comforts. What I mean to say is, comfort comes second to business. We generally use the company's mass-produced transport ships. Such a train can be likened to a solitary candle in the darkness of night. One may peer upon civilizations where strife, hardship, desperation, and sorrow exist seemingly in a separate plane of existence.
Gosh, I love him. So fun. Well, it's been a good stream. It's very late, actually. So, I think we're gonna call it there. Man, we got 3 companion quests done today. I believe, let's see. Oh my gosh. I'm almost all done with quests, although it looks like there's some in the overworld that I forgot to grab. I have these 2, and I have Jing Liu's quest left. I believe that... Oh, and Black Swan and Sparkles. So, 4 companion quests left. Dang, nice. Whew. That was fun. All right, let me head over to the end screen. Thank you guys so much for watching today and sticking around with me. I appreciate it. I'm trying, I will be honest, it didn't sound like it in this stream, but I was more aware of it this time. I'm actually trying to not be as loud as I usually am because it is affecting my voice. So if you noticed me fluctuating in my sound quality, it's me trying to be more aware and be more controlling of that because, yeah, anyway. So much done today. So much done. So much done. Thank you guys so much for watching today's stream. The plan, my current plan is next week, I think we're gonna check out the Genshin event because it should be done by then, if I did my math right. Yeah, it should be. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Hydrate for the row, thank you. So yeah, plan is next week we'll do Genshin. And I don't think Emily's quest will be out by then either. So then we might do more Honkai Starville on the 1st. It honestly all depends on how things go. So tomorrow is ZZZ. Nope. I'm not streaming tomorrow. I did the Friday Zenless Zone Zero stream because I was able to get that day off and it was nice and I figured I could just stream that whole day. But I am not streaming tomorrow. I'm not putting Fridays on the streaming schedule, unfortunately. I would like to do something on a Friday or a Tuesday at some point in the future, but right now, my schedule just doesn't really allow for that. It still only allows for only 2 streams a week, which makes me a little sad. I would love to stream more, but, you know, I do what I can. And that's all you can do. You just gotta do your best sometimes. Yeah. Also, we mentioned it earlier, but Zenless Zone Zero, I can't seem to get into it. It's a good game. I wish I liked it more. In fact, I love seeing people talk about it because I get to live vicariously through them and enjoy it through them. But it didn't hook me like I had hoped. Anyway, that's besides the point. Here's the plan. Here's the plan. Next Wednesday will most likely be our last Ocarina of Time stream. I'm doing some research to try to figure out where the last remaining things we need are, because I completely forgot some stuff, and we might have to do some digging, but we're definitely going to beat it next Wednesday. This Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah, I wish I could do more, though. Don't worry, I am literally trying to find time to do more. It's just not working out right now, but I'm working on it. Anyway, I need to get ready to go to bed. I will likely miss it. No worries, I understand. VOD is there. That's why it's there. If you're ever busy in real life, I try to make my VODs very accessible so that people can watch it later. All right. Oh, have a good night, guys, or day, wherever you are. Have a good weekend. Bye.